Yeah, yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat already. You know what time it is. What's poppin' with your 704 Liquor High Talk? You already know, my G. Shout out Classic Man. Fuck you been at, nigga. Fuck you been at, Classic Man. Domo Smith. Brian Lee. What poppin'? Nick Short, I see you, man. Goddamn, shout out Nick Short. Dynasty King. What's poppin'? Say Unk in the house. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I gave y'all a day yesterday. I let y'all chill yesterday. You know what I mean? Shout out everybody in the chat. Step on that goddamn like button. T. Sharifa, what up? He said, yes, sir. Let's get it. You already know I'm excited today. You know what I mean? The meet and greet is formulating properly. Shout out everybody who RSVP'd. I will be sending out the location this fucking week. Make no mistake about I might send it out this weekend. Yeah, man. I'm gonna send it out to y'all this weekend coming up. Yeah, yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Just stay posted. Stay posted. Goddamn it, location will be sent to y'all already RSVP. RS RSVP. Shout out Donna B. Shout out Jimmy Russo. Shout out Shamar Shono Smith. Hey, look, we gonna be lit. It's a few of y'all. We lit out there. Yeah, me. Shout out Shelly Long. Nas One, what's popping? Glenn White. Yeah, yeah. Y'all pull up on me. Share this video. Let them know we live. You see the goddamn title. You see the thumbnail. You see the fucking thumbnail. You see the title. Carolina Panthers all-time greats. The forefathers. You see it. I mean, and now mind you, before we even get into the goddamn content today, these particular players are my forefathers who I perceive to be the four greatest Carolina Panthers of all time. Now, we gonna get into it. Make no motherfucking mistake about it. We definitely gonna look at it now. You know what I mean? That's why we here. Shout out everybody in the chat already. Give me a quick rundown of y'all goddamn forefathers. In the chat right now, who do you deem the greatest Carolina Panthers? Give me 4 players in the chat. Go. Shout out Candy Girl. Let me light this goddamn green thing. We finna get into this shit this morning. Sneak attack. I'm off today. Yeah, me. It's a sneak attack. I go back to work. I let the rest of these motherfuckers get their shit off. Well, you know what I mean? But other than that, this my time. I run this shit. You know what I mean? Tyler Duck is saying Cam, Luke, Pep, Smitty. That's my fault. Y'all can't have my goddamn fault. Uncle Quan say the thumbnail right on point. That's my fault. Nah, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Y'all can't use my goddamn fault. No, sir. I don't want to see that shit. Don't be using my goddamn fault. Hollywood say Sam, Luke, Thomas Davis, Steve Smitty. I like it. I like that. There it is. Yeah, switch up. Yeah. Newton, Smith, Luke, and Pep. Shout out T. Oh, I see. Elaine, you gonna have to wait, nigga. You know what I mean? This ain't Members Monday. Y'all gonna wait on my goddamn soliloquy today. Yeah, man. I got a lot to talk about, Elaine. Shout out Elaine already in the backstage. Yeah, man. T. Thompson say Cam, Pep, Luke, and Smith. No, y'all can't keep using my goddamn four. But I can't argue with y'all. I can't. If that's y'all fucking four, that's y'all four. Like it's my four. And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into why I call them my fucking forefather. Shout out Hollywood, man. T. Thompson, Dynasty King say so. Carolina, what he say? Carolina Mount Rushmore, Pep, Luke, Cam, Smith. Yeah. See, same shit. Shout out Hook House Beats for that super chat. Say Cam, Julius, Smitty, and Mills. Ooh, I like that. Hook House. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have Sam Mills in there, and I tell you why. We'll get into it. We get into it. We gonna definitely get into why I have these fucking guys as my forefather. Amen. Shout out Nick Shore. Say Cam ain't no fucking. Okay then. Okay then. Share it live. Let them know we in here. Let them know we live right now. Shit. Who said that? Who's? Shout out Nick Short. Say y'all ain't gonna disrespect Moose like this on my watch. Well, Nick Short, if Moose and Muhammad is one of your four, put him there. You know what I mean? I can't argue with you. Put him on the four. Put him on the four. Shout out Mr. Billionaire. Yeah, hey, Uncle Quad say Mills definitely top 5. He'd be a 5th option. Yeah. I think I would put Jonathan Stewart there in front of a Sam Mills because Jonathan. Hey, look, I mean, hey, Jonathan Stewart. If we talking Carolina Panthers running backs, hey, shout out Jonathan Stewart. Jonathan Stewart is the all-time rushing leader right now. Make no mistake about it. It's gonna take a while for a nigga. Hell, I don't even think Christian ain't break Jonathan Stewart rushing record yet. Amen. Shout out Jonathan Stewart. I met that prick a few years back. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna call him a prick, but I did meet him. Yeah, me. I met him at a function one time. Me, my sister, my wife, and kids. We out there. And the nigga Jonathan Stewart had a pair of shades on his forehead or something, popped up. So my sister being her, my sister's a live wire when she want to be. So she steps to Jonathan Stewart like, let me, talking to him, shooting shit at her. So she goes to grab for his shades type shit. The nigga snatched back. Nah, don't touch my shades. I almost hit his ass. Yeah, man, I no bullshit. I almost hit his ass. But I let it slide. I told my sister, you ain't had no fucking business reaching for his goddamn shades anyway. Hell, if it was me, I'd have cussed your ass out. Fuck, I look like. But he almost got wrapped up that day. Shout out Jonathan Stewart. Kid Sullivan, what's up, my G? Shout out Elaine for that super chat. T. Thompson. Oh, we finna get into it. Shout out my nigga Elaine. Big super chat. Elaine said, what Elaine say? He say, Stephen Davis doesn't get, shit. Stephen Davis doesn't get the credit he deserves, even though he was the only one of us for 2 years. He gave us an identity and changed the trajectory of this franchise. And you talking about Stephen Davis now, the running back. Shout out Stephen Davis. I ain't taking nothing from Stephen Davis. Shout out Elaine for that. I see now we finna have a goddamn conversation. Stephen Davis was a great running back. Make no mistake about it, but you just said it, Elaine. 2 years. Jonathan Stewart was there for what? 6, 7 years, something like that. Shout out Jonathan Stewart. Amen. Cam, the Dynasty King say Cam Newton was the most feared. Yay, was. Shout out Jaquan. What up with you, my G? Brad Hoover, John Casey, honorable mentions for me. Shout out T. Sharif. Oh, yeah. We finna get into it. Shut it live. Let them know we in here. We finna get into the content. We like this green thing. I'll tell y'all why I got these niggas as my forefathers. And then we gonna get into it. Let's start with Cam Newton. That's where we'll start. Now, first off, I'm gonna give you career stat line. I'm gonna give you their career numbers on why they are the forefathers for me. Cam Newton, 32,382 yards. Quite frankly, Cam, those numbers alone got Cam Newton as the leading passing in Carolina. Now, 194 touchdowns, 123 interceptions for a career completion percentage of 59.9. Now, 60% if you want to say that. Now, Cam Newton. The reason I got Cam Newton as one of my fours is simple. It's a few reasons. For one, when it was Cam Newton's ability, man, his ability to galvanize the fucking team, the city. Fuck it. Cam galvanized the NFL at the time because at the time Cam Newton was exactly that, the face of the fucking NFL. I mean, now whether or not it was a short-lived reign, which it was, but you can't take from what Cam Newton did. Like I said, his ability to galvanize the team, right? Let's look at it. Let's look at 15, the year 2015, when Cam had everybody across the fucking nation dabbing, right? We us as Panther fans, we alluded to this multiple times. 90-year-old white women dabbing in Charlotte on their birthday on the Jumbotron. No, that wasn't David Tepper. That wasn't Jerry Richardson. That was Cam Newton bringing her ass out. That old ass white woman out there at the Panther game with a Newton jersey on. This is Cam Newton galvanizing a team, a city. You feel me? That's one reason. Cam Newton's ability to do just that, the galvanized city team, the NFL unfucking match. I've yet to see a player crossover like Cam did. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about multiple levels. Next point that I got Cam as a forefather. Cam Newton ability to run the fucking football separated him. It separated Cam Newton from the traditional quarterback, rather. When Cam Newton came into the NFL, his ability to run the fucking football from that position was, I mean, I don't know how, I don't know. There is no word to kind of sum up Cam Newton's running ability from the quarterback's position. If it is what we say, astronomical, exceptional. I mean, what word can we put on that bitch? Because honestly, it separated him from every other quarterback that was playing at the time. Now, Cam Newton had quarterbacks, behind him try to imitate his game. So, his ability to run the fucking football, to me, was unmatched. It separated him from everything that was perceived to be a fucking NFL quarterback. And this is Cam Newton, a Carolina Panther. To me, one of the forefathers, deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore of Carolina. So we'll move on to the next player. Nick Short said, I mean, he could run the ball. Can't argue that. His play style changed direction of the league. You got damn right it did, Nick Short. You got damn right it did. Yeah. Next point on the topic, Luke Kuechly. Now, I know a lot of people might say Luke didn't play long, but okay then. I mean, to me, anybody spewing that bullshit would be an opposing team, an opposing fan of another team. You feel me? That's the only motherfuckers that spew that bullshit. Luke ain't play long. Okay, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that. You know what I mean? Let's look at Luke's career numbers. 690 solo fucking tackles. 12 and a half sacks. Mind you, we talking an 8-year man. 7 forced fumbles. And here's the number that jumped off the paper to me with Luke Kuechly. 18 motherfucking interceptions. Got that. 18 picks by Luke fucking Kuechly. Now, mind you, our starting corners ain't got 18 career interceptions yet. You hear me? Our starting fucking cornerbacks don't got 18 interceptions. Luke Kuechly right now, that 18 interception career number might be amongst the Carolina best as far as interceptions go. So let's not take Luke Kuechly's ball skills away from him. Shout out Luke Kuechly. 18 motherfucking interceptions. That number jumped off the paper to me because, you know, as a Panther fan, I was able to watch Luke every Sunday. And then, mind you, Luke would pick your shit off. You throw the ball. Hey, I remember one game Tom Brady had us. He had us beat, and he was pushing. Tom Brady was going down the field, fuck around, ended up on like the 8-9 yard line. Get ready to go in, score on us, go ahead. Luke Kuechly lined up with Gronkowski. Picked off in the end zone. I never forget that shit. Shout out Luke Kuechly. 18 total career interceptions to me as a middle linebacker separates that nigga from a lot of them guys. And I'm talking about linebackers amongst the league. Mind you, he was an 8-year man. Mind you, he was an 8-year man. Oh, you remember that shit? You remember that shit, Quan? Uncle Quan, he said, yes, sir. Monday night prime time. Nigga, I'll never forget it. Tom Brady was pissed. Remember they tried to say Luke interfered and everything. He was pissed off. No, nigga, get the fuck out of Charlotte. That made Tom Brady 0-3 against Cam Newton, by the way. That made Tom Brady 0-3 against Cam Newton, by the fucking way. Make no mistake about that. So Cam Newton absolutely deserves to be on the Carolina Panthers Mount Rushmore. Now back to Luke. Another number that jumped off the fucking paper to me. 177 tackles for fucking loss in his 8-year career. Mind you, Luke best season tackle for loss, nigga had 20. Bang. You hear me? So shit, a tackle for a loss to me is is the same equivalent of a sack. You know what I mean? That what I evaluate a nice tackle for a loss. You stop a motherfucker behind the line of scrimmage, 3-4 yards, running back. I don't give a fuck if it's a quick screen. You stop that behind the line of scrimmage. That's the same equivalent as a sack to me. That means the same thing as a sack on defense. You lose a down, you lose a loss of yards. Same thing. You losing yards. You lose a loss of down. Equivalent of a sack. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, Uncle Quan. He followed the damn refs to the goddamn car that night. I remember talking shit. I remember it like it was yesterday, Uncle Quan. He said that pick he made against that tied card. What? That sent us to the NFC Championship. He say Duff Creator say we got to put Dan Morgan up there. Not as my forefather. To me, Luke Kuechly was better than Dan Morgan. Head and shoulders. Head and fucking shoulders. Dan Morgan was elite. But when I tell you Luke Kuechly was head and shoulders better, elite ain't the word for Luke Kuechly. He exceeded elite. You feel me? Just like Cam Newton's running ability from the quarterback position. Elite is not the right word to put on Cam Newton's running ability. His running ability exceeded elite. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I've seen Cam Newton do too much shit physically running the football that I can't. I mean, Cam Newton. Look, we're gonna move on. We're talking Luke Kuechly right now, but we're gonna retract. We're gonna revisit. Like I say, shout out Law Dog. What up, nigga? Lawson on the clock today. Yeah, man. Oh, where do you put Thomas Davis top 10? Ooh, Thomas Davis is top 10. Hold on, we'll get there. We'll get there, man. We might get there today, or I might make that another topic of discussion on another live in the future. Shout out Mr. Billionaire. Mr. Clean say we played cards in the NFC Championship. Now, Like I said, Luke had 177 tackles for loss. That's a watch. I'm gonna show y'all how big of a number that is in a minute. Just stay right there. Now let's get into my next player. And I'm going down the list, by the way. No particular order. These are, I mean, 1 through 4. Y'all can address that how you want, but I'm not going in a particular order. I'm just going in the order that I see fit. You feel me? Next player on this team would be Steve Smith. On next forefather on the list, Steve Smith fucking senior. Now, on multiple occasions, y'all have heard me allude to Steve Smith as a bitch ass nigga. Can't stand his ass. Big mouth motherfucker. Yeah. Multiple occasions. If y'all know me, y'all know my stance when it comes to Steve Smith. But every time we talk about Steve Smith, I say to y'all, what my nigga did on the field between the lines, I never take that from him. Every accolade Steve Smith got or received on the field, that nigga deserved every bit of that, maybe more. To me, I still feel like Steve Smith was underrated. While Steve Smith wore 89 as a Panther, I absolutely loved him. Where my disdain came from, mind you, I ain't never liked the nigga as a person. Now, when he off the field, I ain't never liked the nigga. No, don't get it twisted. I don't like the nigga as a man. But as a football player, let's get into it. Steve Smith career numbers: 12,197 yards, 67 touchdowns, 67 passing touchdowns, 75 total touchdowns. Whether he was rushing or punt return, 75 total touchdowns, 16,614 all-purpose yards, whether he was kicking and running or being a running back out the backfield. But to me, the number that jumps off the paper when we're talking Steve Smith and why I deem him as one of Carolina one of the Carolina Panther forefathers, is this right here. 43 total 100-yard games I mean, that shit is astronomical. 43 total 100-yard games. You understand what that's saying? That's saying most times in Steve Smith career, most games, most Sundays, the nigga gonna give you 100 yards. He go give you 100 yards as a receiver regardless. That's what he was made of. Now, Steve Smith, to me, played with a chip on his fucking shoulder the size of Mount Rushmore. You feel what I'm saying? That's how big the chip was on his fucking shoulder. See, every Sunday, to me, it could be the first series. Steve Smith catch a quick slant, nigga tackle him. He get up, get the banging on his helmet and shit. Steve Smith was extra. He was extra hyped just to play the game. I don't know what that was. Maybe he was just happy to be where the fuck he was. You know what I mean? But still in all, Steve Smith had the ability to galvanize the team, the crowd, just as much as Cam did. But the way Steve Smith did it versus the way Cam did it was different. Steve Smith galvanized the team as if, oh, nigga, we hype now. We try something, we gonna back. I remember the game against New Orleans. Steve Smith went the fuck off, caught a ball, broke a couple tackles, ended up outrunning the Saints to the end zone. And I think that fuck ass nigga Roman Harper came up late and hit him, bow, for no reason. The fucking Panthers lost their goddamn mind. You hear me? That nigga, they drug every goddamn Saint out there. The Saints got their ass beat in Charlotte that day. You know, as a fan, I lost my motherfucking mind because I wanted to beat somebody's ass that day. You know what I mean? See, that type of shit is infectious. Steve Smith, that's what he brought to this team, and from the wide receiver position, by the way, the nigga brought an attitude and a fucking identity to the team, saying, you know, us as Panther fans, we bitching now about opposing fans in our stands talking shit. shit like that. But when Steve Smith played for the fucking team, I'd be damned if your motherfucking team was in our locker room pissing in it. Steve Smith would have came in there and beat y'all ass himself. He was that type of nigga. He couldn't control his emotions. Well, for a good reason. You know what I mean? Shout out Steve Smith, man. To me, I mean, there is no argument. He is the best wide receiver to ever play for the Carolina Panthers in Panther history, by the way. I mean, Steve Smith fucking catch radius was 10 fucking feet. The nigga 5'9". I mean, Steve Smith hands was never questionable. He had the best hands, I think, as a wide receiver to this day as Carolina. I don't think a wide receiver we drafted yet, side free agent, via free agent, yet had hands like Steve Smith. Steve Smith ain't never dropped shit. Catch radius was 10, 11 feet, by the way. I felt like that. That's how I felt. Now, it might not have been, but that's how I felt. Shout out Steve Smith. Told y'all, never mind who he is as a man. That shit don't, who Steve Smith as a man don't concern me. I don't give a fuck how he feed his children and what he feed his kids, if he picking them up from school or not. I don't give a fuck about his everyday life. But when it came to Steve Smith on the field as a Panther, I loved it. I fucking loved it. I loved everything about that nigga. You know what I mean? Make no mistake about that shit. Now let's move on. Steve Smith, one of the forefathers of the Carolina Panthers, deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore. He will be there, regardless. To this day, nobody, I don't see a wide receiver breaking 12,000. We ain't had one yet. Cracked 67 touchdowns as a Panther. So shout out Stevie. Let's move on. Fourth but not fucking least, Julius Peppers. The first forefather, by the way. Now, if we're talking honest, if we keeping it a whole fucking thing, Julius Peppers will be the first fucking face, or the first face sculptured out in the rock, period. Everybody else go behind Julius, you know what I mean? But other than that, he's the first nigga, first name on this list, Julius Peppers. Let's get into some career stats. Julius ended up with 553 total tackles, 162 tackles. He assisted on 162 tackles. 159 and a half career total sacks. This is why this nigga's a first ballot Hall of Famer. 11 interceptions now from the defensive end position. Listen to me. 11. So if you got a Julius Peppers now, like I'm talking about a carbon copy of what Julius was in the league right now. Now say you line Julius Peppers up on any defensive line across from a quarterback such as a Bryce Young. What fucking say you now? You see what I'm saying? See, a carbon copy of a Julius Peppers don't exist in the league. The closest thing to it would be a Joey Bosa or something like that. But a defensive end getting you 11 fucking interceptions, that means Julius Peppers could have played tight end if he wanted to. God damn it. 51 career forced fumbles. Now watch this. Watch this. 9-time Pro Bowler. But this when I saw this shit, I went crazy. I went crazy because it let me know exactly how much separation there is between a Julius Peppers and a fucking Brian Burns. Watch this. 104 tackles for fucking loss. You understand me? This ain't dealing with this nigga 159 and a half career sacks. No. It's separate. 104 tackles for a loss. You understand what that means? Do you understand what the fuck that means? Now, I just told y'all I just told y'all Luke finished with 177 tackles for a career, tackles for a loss. But Pep finished from the defensive end position with 104. You, that shows you how comparable Julius Peppers was when it came to run stop. God damn it, run stop. Never mind these motherfuckers. Never mind. Oh, Brian Burns an edge rusher. He an edge rusher. Fuck all that. I want Peppers back. Because honestly, first line of defense is the defensive line. You got a nigga on your defensive end guaranteed to give you tackles for a loss, nigga. Meaning you gonna play the run game, set the edge, stop the edge. Nigga. Look at the separation. It begs me. I'm scared to even look at Brian Burns' tackles for a loss already. I'm afraid. I'm fucking afraid to even look up that number because I know it fails in comparison dramatically. You feel me? I know it does. Julius Peppers, to me, the ultimate defensive end, man. The ultimate. I mean, you put this nigga in the ultimate class of defensive ends, the Reggie Whites of the world. I mean, the kings. Hell, Julius Peppers would be a forefathers of defensive edge rushers, defensive ends in the league. Fuck the Panthers. Let's single out his position. He would be a forefather at that position. I'm talking about through NFL history, goddammit. In history, Pep would be one of the 4 top ever defensive ends. So this is why he's number 1 on my Mount Rushmore, and he deserves to be there. Everybody else behind his ass. I don't give a fuck who you want to put there. You can put them in any order. But like I say, Julius Peppers, the ultimate defensive end, the ultimate pass rusher. Pep's ability to affect the pass game was unheard of. I mean, it's separated, and I go back to his 11 interceptions. I remember games when Pep used to drop back in coverage, goddammit, and pick your shit off, and then take off down the fucking field. I mean, look. It was times I wanted Pep to drop back in coverage. Hell, because him rushing the quarterback was unfair. So Pep had to show niggas he could do it another way. And Pep mastered the ability at defensive end to drop back in fucking pass coverage. From the 4-3 scheme. Listen here, man. I told y'all, first off, I'm sharp with this shit. When it comes to football knowledge, I put my knowledge against any fucking body. I don't give a fuck who he is. I put my knowledge up against any man, woman, or fucking child. You know what I mean? But Pep's ability to affect the fucking pass game, to me, separated him from most, or if not every defensive end. Every fucking defensive end to play the game. You know what I mean? Because that 11 interceptions rank amongst the top defensive ends in interceptions, period. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck how far you go back in NFL history. Pep's 11 interceptions sit amongst the top. Shout out D. He put Mike Ruckers over, bro. You goddamn right. Brian Burns ain't have the impact Mike Rucker had, and Mike Ruck played beside the most dominant defensive end that's arguably the most dominant defensive end in NFL history in Julius Peppers. Mike Ruck played beside him every Sunday, and he still had a bigger impact than Brian Burns does. So, I mean, that's not a fair comparison. Don't compare Brian Burns to Mike Rucker. That's not right. That's like comparing them to Justin Tucker or O.C. Umenyiora from the New York Giants. See what I'm saying? He don't deserve to be in that class yet. He's not in that class as a defensive end. And I'm talking Brian Burns. And like I say, last point on Julius Peppers, his ability to stop the fucking run separated him from a lot of defensive ends. Brian Burns will never have the talent Julius Peppers had at playing the run, man. Never. I don't give a fuck what he do. He'll never. Shit, man. Like I say, Julius Peppers, Luke Kuechly, Cam. Now, if I'm gonna put it in order, now let me put my shit in order now. Now that we in, I do my shit in order from one to four. Julius Peppers, number one, face edged out in the rock, in the fucking stone. Behind Julius, Steve fucking Smith getting his face carved out next. Number 3 on my list would be Cam fucking Newton. He the next name on my Mount Rushmore. 4 would be Luke Kuechly, only because he played the amount of time he played. But other than that, there it is. Julius Peppers, Steve Smith, Cam Newton, Luke Kuechly, in that fucking order. Now, in the chat, I asked y'all who's y'all forefathers already. Y'all told me. Most of y'all got what I got. But let me ask y'all something in the chat. Who don't belong there? Out of Julius, Steve Smith, Luke, and Cam, who deserves to be there less? In the chat, go. Somebody tell me something. In the chat, who y'all got? Who deserve? Oh shit, Villain. Nah, hell nah. Truckers 26. He say Luke don't deserve to be there. Damn, Tula. Young Mello say Luke don't deserve to be there. Nick Short say Cam. Shelly Long say get Steve Smith the fuck off the list. God damn. Damn. Sad to say it, but Cam, oh God. He say, shout out T. He say none of them is perfect. Yeah, Donna B. Panthers, Mount Rushmore. Panthers Rushmore. Yeah, that's what we talking today. That's what we talk. He say Cam can be replaced with Jake. Shout out Paul Battle. God damn. That nigga say Cam can be replaced with Jake. Damn. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I don't know now. Okay, then. Well, since y'all got niggas who y'all don't want on there, let me ask y'all this in the chat. Who should be on that goddamn list? Who did we? Oh shit! Shout out D. Say McCaffrey. Oh shit! Who should be on this list? In the chat, go. Goddamn rock solid. Say Jake Delhomme. Jake Delhomme. Hey, Shelly Long say Thomas Davis. Shout out TD. Hear me? Oh, Xavier Ford. Oh, Greg. He say Jordan Gross. God damn it, man. Sam, get the fuck out of here, Drew. I ought to block you for that. Talking about Sam Donald. I ought to block your black ass for that. He say Olsen and Kevin Green. DJ Free say this is a hell of a question. Answer it, nigga. Answer it, then, Free. Shout out Drew Irvin. You good? You know I'm just fucking with you, man. I ain't gonna block you for that shit. You say what you want over here. I wouldn't block you for that. I know you were just bullshit. Pulling on the nigga balls and shit. Shout out Brian Lee, say Tim Bianca Batuka, one of my favorite Panthers of all time. Make no mistake about it. Jake Gross, Smitty Peppers, no. Shout out Duffy the Creator. Luke and Cam can be off of this list. Trey Roberts. Matter of fact, Fuck that. Link in the chat. Enough of this bullshit. Pull up on me. Let me know how y'all feel about my forefathers, and let me know what y'all think. Somebody jump in the goddamn link in the chat. Stop playing. Shelly Long say Sam. If it's Sam, then Teddy. No, hell no. No, ma'am. Christian say I got it right. No doubt, Christian. I just want to know if y'all felt like somebody didn't deserve to be there, and if they didn't, who deserves to be there? Not no damn Barry Foster. Wesley Walls, Greg Olsen should. Shout out Donna B. Who you taking off there, Donna B, to put Greg there? Howard, who you taking off to put Wesley there? Deshaun Foster, nah.
Yo.
Shout out my nigga Corey David. What's poppin'?
What's cracking, bro?
Where you been at, nigga?
Man, look, here and there, man. Vegas and back, bro.
Oh, you been to Vegas?
Yes, sir.
What you been doing, nigga? You gambling?
Oh, you know I was doing that. Gambling, a little bit of everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? What happens in Vegas?
Get that money. You hit? Did you hit, nigga?
I'm gonna say I didn't spend as much time there as I thought I was, but I will say this. I mean, I hit for like 600, and because I'm the type of nigga, once I hit, I'm gone. Like I ain't need, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna play around to lose everything. Let me get what I'm gonna get, and I'm gone. But
yeah, that's why niggas like you don't win no money. You should have bet back this 600. Should have bet it back. Shout out Nick Shaw. Shout out Jam. Oh, I see y'all niggas won't talk about this.
Hey, this is all I gotta say, especially about those people talking about Cam's gotta go. When you have a Mount Rushmore, the people that's on that are people that have the biggest impact. Out of everything that Unc said about all four of them, Cam's had the biggest impact because he impacted the whole world basically.
Yes, sir.
So you can't take somebody off that's had a bigger impact.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I ain't taking nobody off. Shout out to everybody pulling up in the goddamn backstage. I got about 14 niggas back here.
Hey, so the Ringling brothers also affected the whole world. You gonna make them go to circus? I mean, I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. Like I said many times, nothing but love for Cam, but that man was overrated. Like I said, that man's around. I can't argue.
Let me get him right quick.
Listen. You can't say Cam was overrated because the football you're watching right now is because of Cam Newton.
Damn, you gonna give him respect now. You gonna give him that respect, bro.
You ain't treating
like I said, nothing but love for Cam. But that man was a choke.
It ain't no butt. It ain't no butt, man. It ain't no butt.
That was a choke on.
Get his ass out.
Butt. It ain't no damn butt on that.
Cam transcended this game of football that we watch now.
You don't get I think a lot of people have revisionist history when it comes to Cam, because if it wasn't for Cam succeeding, you ain't getting no Russell Wilson and all the
none of that.
No Lamar Jackson's, none of that.
None of that is possible without Cam Newton, bro.
Not only that, if you don't have no Cam Newton, you don't get to celebrate in the NFL anymore.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. You can't disrespect him like that, dog. That's crazy.
If you paid attention to the chat, I even admitted that he could run and change the game for the NFL as a whole.
He can do it all, bro. Ain't no just run. Ain't no just run. He can do it all, dog.
Yeah,
you out of your mind, man.
He could do it all.
What's up, Rob?
He could do it all, bro.
Talk to me.
Crazy.
That man,
I got these niggas over here arguing. So on the panel, y'all say Cam solidified. He ain't going.
He's there.
I think he's
that's how I feel. Hold on. Who said hell no? Who said hell no? I know it was Nick Short. That's you, Corey?
No, you know damn well that.
You heard me. Everybody agree, but Nick. Crazy. You tripping.
All right. I need to know who thinks Cam don't belong there. Who said that?
You already know it's me.
Yeah, you sound bad, bro.
I say Luke Kuechly might be the one you can take off.
Oh, hell no.
Hell no. I love Luke. Ain't gonna lie.
Listen, without Cam,
Nah, but listen though, who the one that retired on us? Everybody else played every all their lead though.
Without Cam Newton, you don't go. You don't go to
Luke
your second
Kuechly
Super
might
Bowl.
be the one though. He the one that retired on us.
He only retired because he had concussion problems.
He was messed up, man. He had to retire.
Ain't nobody else retired on. Look
No,
without Cam Newton,
what it is. Ain't nobody else quit on.
Hey, hold on, fella. Shout out Brandon Ross. I got that cash app last night. I'm gonna send you the information today, my G. I know you out of town. You gonna be the first one to get the information. You gotta fly in. Shout out Brandon Ross, flying all the way to the fucking East Coast to pull up at the first official meet and greet. Hey, nigga, we lit, Ross. I got you, my G. I'm sending that straight to you.
Now look,
hey, my bad. I just got excited. Yeah, man, just got excited.
I heard it in your voice, I heard it in your voice. Flying all the way to the East
Out of all the quarterbacks we had, bro, Cam is the winningest quarterback as far as a season. 15-1, bro. You can't name another quarterback.
Really, but Jonathan Stewart.
And that's it. Like, you gotta think about that, man.
Jake Delhomme had a longer successful career than Cam Newton.
They both went to the Super Bowl once.
Bro. Come on, man.
That's not true. They both went to the Super Bowl once.
And Cam only made it to the Super Bowl.
Hey, hold on, guys. Shout out Dimitri Ward for their cash app. Say Luke off. Oh man. He won't put Thomas Davis he won't bias in Dan Morgan. God damn. I can't take Luke off.
Look how many times Luke led in tackling in the NFL. Come on, man. Look at the defensive players. Come on.
Yeah, I can't take Luke off.
Rookie defensive player of the year, defensive player of the year, back to back.
Okay, stop. Let me ask y'all something. Whoever says take Luke off this Mount Rushmore, right? Who replaces him? That's all I'm asking.
Sam Mills.
Your favorite player, TD.
Sam Mills.
Thomas Davis. You got it.
Thomas Davis. Could take his place is Thomas Davis, and he better than Thomas Davis. Thomas Davis
up there.
Thomas Davis. You got it.
You gotta put Thomas Davis and take Luke off, man.
Thomas Davis will tell you Luke deserves to be in.
Hold on, cause y'all getting carried away. In the chat, should Luke Kuechly stay there or should he come off? Yes or no? On or off? In the chat, go.
He gotta come off. I know Luke was one of my favorite players too, but he didn't finish. He retired on us.
Yeah,
so
he can't
be there.
He had no choice, though, man.
I got a reason for that, though. I got a reason why he retired, though.
Yeah, D
say get that nigga off.
Look though, he ain't just retired just because his head problem. He retired because they got rid of Cam. He won't try to rebuild.
We understand that, and I respect that. He did the right thing, but he still can't take Thomas Davis's spot. Thomas Davidson didn't retire because of that. Thomas Davis done been through hell and back. And shoot,
Luke Kuechly was doing hell and back. He almost died
so Thomas Davis got to. Yeah, who?
Like Ray Lewis said,
he retired though.
You know what Ray Lewis said? You know what Ray Lewis said when he retired? He said Thomas Davis was one of the last of one of them.
Yeah, I'm telling you, gotta put Thomas Davis up there. You got to.
So he did give him a spot.
I'm not replacing Luke. I'm not putting Thomas Davis in the place of Luke. I'm sorry, guys.
Thomas Davis did that before Luke. He did it before.
He did it before. Man, stop that shit. How?
He did it before. Hey, listen, he did it before.
See, because y'all keep acting like stats don't mean shit.
Look at Thomas Davis' stats. Look at his stats too.
Y'all are sitting here saying multiple people from multiple different levels of the league say that Luke is goated, and y'all want him to take him off the list. He's one of the best to ever do that position.
Hold up, you saying take Cam off the list? You know how you sound crazy, boy.
Cam could kick fucking rocks.
Yeah, he kicked all the way to the Super Bowl. He kicked rocks all the way to the Super Bowl, 15-1. All the way there, dog.
What did he do at the Super Bowl besides choke?
Okay, what did Jake Delhomme do? Name any other quarterback with the Panthers history that did anything.
I'll tell you
Name
what.
it. You only got two. You only got two.
Hold on. So you want to compare? You want to say what did Jake Delhomme do when he got to the Super Bowl?
Yeah. What did he do?
He took that L just the same as Cam did, but the difference
Right.
is the whole fan base doesn't blame just him for the way it went.
Oh, bullshit. That boy threw a bunch of interceptions too 1 year, and he threw 6 interceptions in one playoff game. Okay, against the Cardinals. You didn't forget that?
And what has Cam done? Cam's throwing picks and
he ain't
throwing
never
this and
thrown
doing
6
all that.
picks in one game.
Cam is too busy putting on a motherfucking show to do his motherfucking
That's
job.
what you worried. That's what you worried
Cam
about.
putting
The
the team
wrong
on his
thing.
back,
You're not
man. We
talking
would've got
football.
down.
You
Got
talking
some
about what the
motherfuckers
man
helping
wearing
him. We got
outside of the
this.
football. That ain't got nothing to do with that. You sound like you hating, dog.
I'm talking about the man.
Yeah, get his ass, Howie.
You sound like
Get
you're
his
hating,
ass.
dog. You worry about the man's
talking
personal
about
life. We talk
no.
about what he does on the field. What does he
Right.
do on the
Because I
field,
was
Hey,
about
brother?
to say, he
talk
ain't
that
like
shit,
Steve Smith as
Howard.
a man,
It
but
don't
he gonna
matter
give him
about his
respect.
personal
Yeah, don't
life.
worry
Hold
about
on.
Yeah, you worrying about what
life.
this man putting on. What
So
you got on, nigga?
So what I'm saying is
Hey, Howard lit today,
Hey,
goddamn.
how get his ass? Hey, how old that nigga ass right now? No cap.
Hey, Howard lit today.
what I'm saying is he was too busy not doing what the fuck he was needing to
Man,
do
that man
to
was
be
Cap,
successful
man.
on the
That's a
Nobody know
football
lie.
Cam
That
field.
a
man was
hardworking
performing
motherfucker,
on
man.
the
Stop the
field,
hating.
dog. You lie. He performed on the field.
He had
Yeah,
one
he
good
did.
year.
That's
He
a fact,
performed on the
Howard.
field. That's
Hey,
bullshit.
Howard,
You
that's
ain't
a
gonna never say
fucking
he
fact.
didn't.
One good year. One good
Yeah,
year.
he had.
Yeah,
Hey,
he
What
had
was
one
one
good
good
year.
year?
Boy, you
Nigga?
sound
Oh
crazy,
my God,
dude.
it wasn't no
You
one
sound
good
Hey,
year.
hey,
crazy,
What
hold
are you
man.
on.
talking
Hey,
about? He
Nick.
wanted to
Hey,
be
Nick, I
Nigga,
know
how
you
you
a
niggas
member.
tripping,
Hey,
man?
Nick, I know you a member. This ain't members Monday. I ain't saving your ass today. Price on. Hey,
I don't
y'all
need you.
want
I
Nick?
don't
Hey,
need
y'all
you.
want Nick? It's gonna cost you 25 to get his ass
Damn,
rocked
25.
today.
I'm
Cause
that low.
Nick out of hand. Nick out of
Yeah,
hand
You so
today.
Hey, man,
goddamn crazy.
you sound
Goddamn, make me
crazy trying to
$10.
talk
You
bad about
bullshit.
Cam. Shit.
you don't
Yeah,
deserve to be
you
up
out of
Listen,
there.
pocket, bro. You out of pocket,
listen.
bro. You out of pocket.
Yeah.
Cam is
Hey,
not on
hey, he
Mount
out of
Rushmore.
pocket. Somebody said he
Listen,
out of pocket. But hey,
Yeah, you
look,
out of pocket,
it's
hey,
just
bro.
Nick's opinion, though. Yeah, hey, we fuck
listen.
I
with Nick
mean,
hard over here. But
Nick,
Nick,
Nick. Let me ask you a question right quick.
Okay, go ahead.
When you first seen Cam, I mean, be honest. Now, be all the way honest.
Oh, it was
Week
magic.
one
It was magic. It was magic.
is did the magic stop? Did the
Yeah.
magic ever stop?
The magic stopped after the Super Bowl.
Why? And let me ask you.
It
No.
did not.
Let me say this to you. Let me say this to you. Now you comparing Jake and Cam, right? Now who
hey,
had the
hold
better
on.
weapons?
No,
Shout
I'm
out
just saying.
Joseph for that cash
I'm
app. He said Jake Delhomme Super Bowl was a fucking dog fight. Say Cam Newton got his ass beat in here.
Right,
Yep.
because of the offensive line.
Do
Because
you
of the
Nah,
care?
offensive
It
man, you
line.
doesn't
shut
matter
your
who won
ass
and who
up. They
lost.
had
It
nothing to
don't
do with
matter.
that.
Now
And
Howard,
Offensive
even
let me ask
line,
getting
you,
his
dog.
ass
Howard,
beat, it was a dog fight too. It was a one score game to the
Howard,
fourth
A
quarter.
loss is a
Howard.
loss, but it
What
don't
that got to
matter.
do with that?
Cam
Offensive
Newton.
line, dog.
Cam Newton
Howard.
got his ass busted by fucking Peyton Manning. Listen, I
Yeah,
don't knock him
man,
for it.
Can I,
Peyton
Peyton
Manning.
Manning.
Hold on,
Peyton
hold on.
Manning's
Peyton
goaded.
Manning only threw for
Yo,
112
what's up,
yards
fellas? What's up? What's
in
up?
that fucking
Goddamn
game,
Stupid
dog.
ass busted.
Hollywood.
Von Miller won them that
Hey,
game. Everybody know that.
hey,
Come
Yeah,
on.
hey,
Von Miller and
I'm gonna
Yeah,
DeMarcus
say,
well,
Ware.
Von Miller,
They
yeah.
and
killed
the
they
say
ref,
killed
one
Cam,
thing
and
dog.
the ref,
about
Hey, hold
Panthers
on,
and the
fans.
fella. Hold
ref.
on, fella. Hey, Hollywood. You
Yo,
see the goddamn title.
you
You
see
see
the
the
thumbnail.
thumbnail, nigga. See the thumbnail, you see
You
the
see the
title. That's
title.
why these niggas hype. That's why they
Yeah.
nigga, hey,
No, this dude
Howard,
talking
oh,
about
he
Cam
hot
ain't
today.
need to be there.
Hey,
Boy,
be careful,
Hey,
Hollywood.
you
Howard
ain't
on his
never
shit.
seen that
I'm
before.
gonna be neutral real quick though. I'm gonna say this one thing real quick. So for Panthers, our history, we are still a relatively young team. You feel me?
Exactly.
So it's not like our all-time greats, like we got a whole list to choose from. You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Most of our greats all
Make good
played
sense.
some one or
Yes.
two of the same positions. We
Yes.
got,
Yes.
for
Yes.
example, we got Luke and TD, or we got John Beeson. They linebackers, right? Then
Right.
we got goddamn the
Oh,
quarterbacks.
Beeson don't belong nowhere near
Nah,
Thomas
he ain't
That was
getting
Davis.
just
on
an
that. He
example.
ain't getting on that.
That was just an example. So quarterback, we only had two goddamn
Hey,
good
somebody getting on the
quarterbacks,
light rail.
and
What
that
up?
was
Stop at
Jake
36th
and
Street.
goddamn Cam. You understand what I'm saying? We only had two or three good receivers ever. Moose, Smith, and somebody recollect my memory.
We had
DJ, you could
Moose.
throw DJ
Oh,
in
Uh,
there.
after Moose and Steve Smith, you had Rick Pro.
There we go.
You got
There
Benjamin.
we go.
Benjamin.
There we
you
go.
no
How you
hell
DJ, I
no.
forgot
Come
Listen,
about
on
him.
now,
listen,
Howard.
listen.
How are
Let,
you
let me
tripping?
explain. Ricky
Pro was
Pro
there with
career
them.
numbers was better than
Benjamin was a
Kelvin
bud.
Benjamin.
But what I'm saying is, so all
So
these
so so
positions,
was
we only
Ted
got like
Ginn.
two or three people.
Oh yeah.
people to choose from.
All right, so let me just say my final piece. Let me say my final piece about Cam, and then we'll agree to disagree. All right, Cam.
Oh man,
we already done disagreed with your ass, but go ahead. What the hell you talking about, dog?
Cam to me is arguably maybe top 10, but he's damn sure not a top 4.
Man, hush your mouth, man. You been around there when Cam was quarterback. You was around there talking shit to all your buddies. Boy, y'all see that? Cam put the league on notice, dog. What are you talking about?
He talking about the whole NFL.
Listen. I'm talking about the Panthers, all-time top 10, all-time Panther.
Quarterback did you put there from the Carolina Panthers? Beside him,
got Jake or Cam to choose from.
Come on, man, make that make sense, dog.
I'm talking about all positions, all players. Your Mount Rushmore.
Cam Newton was the best we ever had, dog. That's the best you ever seen, dog. That's the best you ever seen right there, dog.
Look, what you're saying, but you can't take Cam out, bro.
Boy, you got to put him there. You
about this shit. They know damn well Cam
by himself literally changed the
game
of the Panthers.
Change defenses out there, man. Change defenses.
He did. He was nice.
Okay, so man, that's a big impact, dog.
Like I said, he's top 10, not top 4. All-time Panther. That's all I'm gonna say.
Argue it either way. Like it's a solid list.
That you need to just be quiet with that part. That you can't even win that. You ain't gonna win that battle. You might as well stop, man.
Hey, that's a fact, Howard.
It's like how he feel about Cam and how you feel about Steve, but you know how you know how to separate the field from the off the field type shit.
Wide receiver Steve Smith to me. I ain't seen a dog yet like him. I promise you, I ain't seen that yet from no other wide receiver yet.
Bro,
so Howard, let me ask you something, Howard. Hey, Howard.
No.
Is your forefathers the same as mine? Peppers, Cam, Pep, Steve Smith, Luke, and Cam.
I would put Thomas Davis instead of Luke. I ain't gonna lie.
Get the fuck out of here!
I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I love Luke now. I love Luke for real. That's a hard decision, but Thomas Davis paved that way right there.
Yeah. And then,
he paved that, man. I can't.
Okay, stop right there, Howard. I gotta do it. In the chat, in the fucking chat. Does Luke Kuechly deserve to be bumped by Thomas Davis? Yes or no? Go. I'm gonna let the chat answer this shit.
I'm gonna say no. Let me answer that. I'm gonna say no. But one thing you can't take away from TD is that motherfucker was here for goddamn 13 years or something like that. That motherfucker.
Yeah.
Name me one other goddamn athlete that's tore their ACL.
I got all no's, one yes, DJ Free.
You only got 2 ACLs. This motherfucker tore shit.
And that man did the unexpected, man, with that. He did something.
Right. Hey, fuck it. I got the vote. The vote's in. The vote is 71-2.
That nigga broke his arm.
Luke don't deserve to be voted.
Yeah,
Luke
if you're
don't
making
deserve to get booted.
That's a tough one. Hey, that's a tough one. Because you don't want to take nothing away from Luke either, man. That shit tough right there. But you can't take it away from TD either, man.
You can't take from Luke because you saw it. You saw what Luke was.
But you saw TD also. You saw TD also, man.
Listen to me. And I'm going to give y'all 1 point on why Luke deserves to be there more than Thomas Davis.
Okay.
From the linebacking position. From the linebacking position.
I'm going to say this. I'm gonna say this. It needs to be expanded to more than
got to be more than one.
The Mount Rushmore only got 4 heads on it, goddammit. It ain't got 10.
Fuck them.
Hold on. So if you're making the argument that Thomas Davis should replace Luke Kuechly, then you have to make the same argument for Moose and Steve Smith. Because without Moose, there would be no Steve Smith.
No, Steve was the man. Now
let me explain myself. Because I don't know if y'all seen that interview between Smith and Moose.
Yeah, we seen
okay.
that, bro.
So Steve Smith himself even said that he wouldn't have been the man he was without Moose.
That's a fact.
That's true.
Moose was a veteran. Steve Smith was a rookie. He learned.
I'm gonna give you this right here.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you this now.
They wasn't even play the game to say if Musa Muhammad showed Steve Smith how to be a fucking professional.
Only thing I can give him is that Steve Smith wasn't going to even let him be a wide receiver. They just wanted him to be a return specialist and shit like that. he had to prove to them that he could really catch the ball and get yaks.
I'm gonna tell you the difference is between Moose and Steve is the energy. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Steve Smith got that energy.
Hey, hold on, fellas. Shout out to my guy in the chat say, killing me with these questions. It's my job I'm designed to make you think, my G. That's why I'm here. That's why, look, I put you see the title, you see the thumbnail, goddammit. I do this shit. I'm meticulous about this shit. I didn't create this live, this dialogue, this fucking content for nothing. I knew it to get niggas like Howard riled up. I knew it to get niggas. I knew this. I mean, I'm meticulous with this shit. I don't ask the chat questions for nothing. I know I'm doing it for a response. You feel me?
You got the good question. Those are good, solid, hard questions, man. To answer.
Hold on. So let me ask you,
Howard, you know why? Because I'm a fucking Panther fan, Howard.
There you go, bro.
And these are questions that I ask my goddamn self. I feel like that. And look, see, that's the difference between this platform and everybody else.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt,
I'm not asking y'all what the fuck ESPN is asking. I'm asking what the fuck I want to talk about. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask y'all this: what's your top four?
Hey, shout out Rick Ross. Rick Ross in the chat. James Bat say Mount Rushmore was never completed. He say the guy died before he finished the job.
It wasn't.
I mean,
shout out James Bate, little Rick Ross son,
General in the
and Rose son.
Goddamn, Thomas Davis, the role player. Man, get the fuck out of here with that one.
A role player. Man,
let me ask y'all this.
Dog, pull up, nigga. Pull up, nigga, because
you know what?
We got a nigga say Cam Newton
Luke Kuechly will tell you Thomas Davis taught him everything he knew.
Thomas Davis was definitely commanding the field out there. Stop that.
Taught him everything he knew.
Stop that.
You know?
So let me
he was just younger. He was just younger and faster, but trust and believe, he'll tell you TD is the reason why he was the way he was. He was a dog, man.
Well, let me ask y'all this. Who's your top four?
Career would have been.
Who's your top four with no QB?
No QB. I'm gonna say
no QB.
No QB. I'm putting Greg Olsen on my list. Same three. I'm just putting Greg there. I got Greg Olsen. That's a good question. God damn it. Who said that?
That was a good one.
I got to put Jordan Gross.
Hey, who said that?
That was Nick.
God damn it, who asked that question?
That's the one who don't like Cam. He asked that.
Nick.
That's why he took QB. That's why he took QB out of it.
Short. Hell of a question. Because now the idea of Jonathan Stewart to me comes into play. Jonathan Stewart being our greatest running back over Christian McCaffrey, by the way.
What about Williams? What about Williams?
Enough credit.
Jonathan Stewart was better than D'Angelo to me. His numbers, his stats say
I like them both together. I like them when they was both on the field. Boy, they was a monster. They both
can't go on the goddamn Mount Rushmore though.
I know.
You gotta pick one. Okay, fuck that. In the chat, who was better? D'Angelo Williams, Jonathan Stewart. In the chat, go. We're gonna get to the bottom of this shit today.
D'Angelo automatically disqualified for talking shit when he left.
So, but hey, Steve Smith did the same thing.
But that's different, though.
Yeah.
That's different.
Nah, how the fuck is it? How the fuck is it?
Well,
how the fuck is it?
The way they let Steve Smith go was fucked up. That goddamn.
Stu, Tyler say Williams, Quan say D'Angelo, Mike say Stu. CJ say Jonathan Stu, D say Stu, Ben Fowler say Stu. We got Jonathan Stu, nigga.
He wasn't better than Stu.
Hey,
he came before Stu, and he was doing it now. He was doing it.
He came before Stu and lasted longer than him. I mean, D'Angelo, my bad.
Right, no doubt.
I got Jonathan Stewart over D'Angelo.
I got D'Angelo.
Hey, look, do y'all know what type of running game we got if we got Jonathan Stewart, a healthy Jonathan Stewart right there? We talking power and speed, nigga.
D'Angelo,
speed and power. I don't give a fuck however you want to say it.
Made out of glass.
D'Angelo was all around though, man. D'Angelo was all around running back.
Hey, you know who we leaving out? Davis though. Davis was all right too.
Hey, hold on, but real quick, man. While I call in, man. Howard
There
talking
you
about
go.
goddamn Thomas
Shout out
Davis.
my nigga C
Hold on,
Dog.
man.
Yeah,
Real
see,
quick, man.
dog.
Howard talking about goddamn. You can't compare Thomas Davis to fucking Luke Kuechly, man. Luke Kuechly is a
Listen,
fucking first
Luke
ballot Hall of
Kuechly came.
Famer.
He came back. He came after him, dude. You're still missing the point. All right, Thomas Davis
Look,
was already there doing that. He was already doing that. He was already doing that. That's all I'm telling you. He was already doing that.
Real quick, man. When we drafted Luke Kuechly, I didn't even want Luke Kuechly at the time because we had John Beeson. Let me finish, man. John Beeson was playing middle linebacker. Goddamn, Thomas Davis was playing strong side linebacker. When we got drafted Luke Kuechly, he was goddamn playing weak side to goddamn until John Beeson got injured. When John Beeson got injured.
But Thomas Davis got. Hey, hold up. You still skipping. Hey, you still skipping. Hold up, you still skipping. Thomas Davis got hurt first, brother.
Let me finish, man.
Thomas Davis got hurt first, dog. You still miss that. You skip it. You skip it. You still skipping something. Hey, bro, you still skipping that Thomas Davis got hurt. Hey, Thomas Davis got hurt also. Thomas Davis got hurt also, dog. You forgot about that. You left that out.
Man, nigga, are you done talking, Howard? Are you fucking done? Are you fucking done?
Yeah, I'm just telling you what you left out.
Like I was saying, I never got that thing out, nigga. Let me goddamn finish.
Damn.
Y'all been for a goddamn hour, nigga. What the fuck? Yeah, real quick, like I was saying. Oh my god! Oh my god!
All that yelling and screaming, that shit don't work with me.
You about to blow a spark plug.
Yeah, I can blow one too. I can blow one too. It don't matter.
This motherfucker still talking. What the fuck?
Yeah, I doing what you doing, nigga.
Whenever you doing, Howard is lit today. By the way, make no mistake. Yeah, I mean, Howard lit today. Goddamn.
Man, like I was saying, when we got to Luke Kuechly. Goddamn, Luke Kuechly was playing weak side linebacker until John Beeson got hurt. When John Beeson got injured, Riviera moved Luke Kuechly from the weak side to the goddamn middle linebacker. When they moved Luke Kuechly to the middle linebacker position, it was a fucking beast. He was a fucking monster. You know,
nobody doubting that. Nobody doubting that. Ain't nobody doubt that.
So real quick, Howard. Real quick, Howard, is Thomas Davis smarter than Luke Kuechly?
No, they the same. Ain't no smarter than who. They both was. No. Hold up, do you want my answer? They both performed on the field, and Thomas Davis has been doing it before him.
Who is smarter? Who's smarter?
Who told him?
Hold on, fella.
Hey, if somebody teach you how to do karate, you gonna say that you smarter than them or they smarter than you?
Hold on, fellas. C-Dog right though, Howard. I mean, Howard, you keep alluding to the fact that Thomas Davis was there before Luke and this, that, and the third. But I mean, you know how many players came before Julius Peppers, and he's better than them, even after coming behind. So using the point that a player was there before a player don't make no fucking sense.
No, I'm just saying this, man. Look at his numbers. No, this what we're going on. Are you comparing Thomas Davis numbers to Luke Kuechly numbers? Yeah. Yep.
Who knows?
Hell yeah.
Stop right there. Stop right there.
Why not? He got good numbers.
Okay,
He got good numbers.
Who got the better numbers then, Howard?
I don't know. I have to go look, but I'm telling you.
Well, so why the fuck you talking about numbers, Howard?
Hey, hold on. Do you know? Do you know? Do you actually know?
Of course I know, Howard. Of course I know,
I'm gonna tell you why Howard wrong.
Okay.
Hold on, C-Dog. I got it.
Howard, I just gave you Luke Kuechly's numbers.
Okay, what's Thomas Davis numbers then?
Fuck that. Listen, Luke goddamn.
Hold on, I got you.
Defensive player. 7 times.
Stop. Even when he was rookie of the year, I'm saying, if Howard fucking listen to pay attention, Luke Kuechly didn't even start every game, nigga, and he still won rookie of the goddamn year, nigga. Look, man, Luke Kuechly, when they moved Luke Kuechly to the middle linebacker in rookie season, he led the league in fucking tackles. And he didn't even start the whole year, nigga. I let you know how fucking of a beast he got that is, nigga. Come on, man.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, but Bobby Wagner actually led the league in tackles.
Okay. He's running his mouth like that, man.
Hold on. Sir, listen to what I just said. But when they moved Luke Kuechly to middle linebacker, he led the league in tackles.
Okay. So you telling me? So you as far as tackles, you telling me Thomas Davis ain't up there in tackles?
Nigga, are you gonna let me
Come
finish,
on, man. You
nigga,
you ain't the only one that can scream, C-Dog. Shit. You ain't the only one that can scream. Shit. You telling me Thomas Davis ain't? You telling me Thomas Davis ain't been up there in tackles? You telling me that?
Man,
come on, man.
I'll tell you what I do know. Thomas Davis ain't never been defensive rookie of the year. Thomas Davis ain't never been goddamn defensive MVP.
I beg to differ on that. I beg to differ on that. I think he was defensive. I think he was that.
Stop it, man. Stop it, man. Real quick, man. Look, let me say something. I remember we played the Saints one year.
Go ahead, C-Dog.
One year we played the Saints in the fucking rain in Charlotte. Luke Kuechly had 23 solo fucking tackles.
Hey, I remember that.
That was good. That was good. Ain't nobody knocking that, bro.
Let me talk to C-Dog.
Ain't nobody knocking that shit, C-Dog. Damn. You made 1 point.
Give me your 4. Give me your top 4 players. Carolina Panther 4 or 5. The C-Dog.
Top 4 right now.
I mean, number 1, look, C-Dog. Think before you speak, goddammit.
My nigga, I got you right. I got to talk about here, my nigga. Number 1, Cam Newton, because Cam Newton is the only MVP in team history. So automatically that make your number 1. Now, number 2, goddamn Peppers. Because Peppers is a goddamn a first ballot Hall of Famer. Pep, number 2. Number 3, goddamn Steve Smith. Goddamn number 4. Shit. Number 4, I'll put Mike Minter number 4. He the best safety we ever had, Mike Minter.
But you just did all that hollering for Luke Kuechly?
My bad. I mean, I forgot about Luke. I mean, man, come on, man.
You had to remind that.
So C-Dog. Okay, well, I ain't gonna argue with you, but if you had a choice to take one off and put one on, who would it be?
This is everybody.
I would keep everybody I got. It would be Cam, Peppers, Smith, and Luke Kuechly. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
I know you can't, but let's say for the sake of an argument, nigga, if let's say like y'all niggas doing that, arguing Thomas Davis over Luke and shit like that, who would you take off? I mean, does Josh Norman not belong there? Or I mean, who would you take off? Because I'm gonna do another live, my top 10, my all-time top 10. I'm gonna do another.
Why ain't nobody mentioning somebody like Jordan Gross or
and I was literally about to say Jordan. I was literally about to say Jordan Gross, but the problem with a tackle is that it's hard to quantify what he did, right? But our whole identity was about running the ball and having mediocre quarterback play to get the ball out to our great receivers and running the ball. And Gross played a big part of that shit, man.
Ryan Khalil, goddamn.
Yep, facts. Ryan Khalil. See, don't worry about it. We gonna revisit this shit.
Ryan Khalil. I'm not putting. If you go top 10, then I will ask my offensive lineman. We just talking about my top 4.
Yeah. We talking about Mount Rushmore, the 4 or 5.
Top 4. Jordan.
Top 4. I can't put no offensive lineman on my top 4. Dog. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think, man, you got to listen to things. Luke Kuechly and Peppers are 2 first ballot Hall of Fame fucking players.
That's a fact, C-Dog. That's a fact.
Enough yelling, man. Hold on. Now, Jordan Gross, man, I get that it's hard to quantify his effect, man, because he doesn't get sacks or numbers like that, man. But he was a cornerstone of why our offense worked. We were a running team.
Anchor.
Yeah, but man, look, man, Jordan Gross was the most decent left tackle we had, but Jordan Gross ain't never been a Trent Williams. I mean, come on now. He never been a top 5 offensive lineman or a top 10 left tackle when he was in the league.
Yes, he was. What about Ryan Khalil then?
Yes, he was. Ryan Khalil.
Ryan Khalil was top 5. Ryan Khalil was top 5 a lot of years before he got older. He was top 5 many years.
Jordan Gross saw.
So you say Ryan Khalil?
Hey, hold on, C-Dog. Shout out, QJ Smith for that super chat. My nigga say, will Bryce be able to surpass Cam Newton as best QB?
His ass will get beat the fuck up.
I ain't gonna say no. And I'm not gonna say yes. You know what I mean?
What you were gonna say? What you should say is he should pass Cam.
Because if Bryce Young lasts for 12 fucking years, he will in fact eclipse everything Cam Newton never did at throwing the fucking football, nigga. Stop playing with me. Cam Newton ain't throw. He only threw for 194 career touchdowns, nigga.
Hold on.
Shit, Bryce Young might do that in 5. Fuck you talking about? Y'all gotta be easy now. Be easy now. Hold on, C-Dog. Hold on, C-Dog. I told y'all niggas. Bryce done enough. I got that little nigga from here. He ain't got to do shit else. He can put his fucking feet up. Look, you nigga talking about that Bryce won't be better than Cam shit. I told you. 194 career touchdowns. Bryce did that almost in 2 years in college. You let that little nigga play 7-8 years. That number, Bryce went undefeated.
Cam went undefeated in college. Cam went undefeated in college, man.
I'm gonna tell you,
he went undefeated.
I ain't talking about college. Nigga, I'm giving you NFL numbers.
Okay, well, I compared Cam college days with his. That's all I did.
Hey, look, shout out to the chat. I told these niggas I'm gonna keep the same energy now, regardless. If I'm telling y'all now that Bryce, I got Bryce. He can put his fucking feet up now. The little nigga done enough for me already. Goddamn it, you might go tread light.
Bryce can get 15 wins in the season.
No, he ain't did enough yet.
I don't think.
I can't say that. I'm not finna say Bryce. Hell, man, one of us projected Cam for 15 wins, man.
I will say, hold on. I will say, if Bryce lives up to the expectations a lot of people have of him, he will be, in fact, the best quarterback in Panthers history. But that's a big if.
Yeah, that's a big if.
You know, Bryce. The only thing that can do that is the nigga, the amount of years he played. If Bryce stay upright, stay healthy, 7, 8, 9, 10 fucking years, he would be, in fact, the longest tender Carolina Panther quarterback, period, nigga, whether he's starting or not. If he's still on the roster outside of 10 years, that number alone will surpass any Panther quarterback. So, the only question to Bryce Young is how long his longevity will be. You know what I mean?
I want to ask C-Dog something, man.
Yeah, ask his ass. Go ahead, ask his mother.
Hey, C-Dog. Let me ask you something, man. You think Luke Kuechly got more tackles in his career than Thomas Davis?
He do.
He do? I just Googled the shit, man. You know what I mean? This man got 1,090-something tackles in his career. Thomas Davis got 1,200 and something, man. You know what I mean? I just went to Google it just to see.
Howard, that's a terrible stat, Howard.
It really is.
I'm just saying. Hey, bro, it is what it is, dog.
You saying that Thomas Davis was on the team before him and after him?
Right, but still, he ain't. Go ahead, bro.
A linebacker.
Jimmy Russo. Shout out Jimmy in the chat.
Right? Luke Kuechly Thomas Davis was an elite linebacker, but your boy Kuechly was a generational talent. There's just no.
That's what I'm saying, man. We will never ever have another Luke Kuechly. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening. It's not happening, man.
For one, the years don't add up, and even if the years did add up for some reason, there's context to the sacks.
Yeah, I mean, if Kuechly plays the amount of time Thomas Davis plays, you said Thomas got what, 1,200? Luke would have finished with 2,200. You see what I'm saying? At the pace Luke was compiling tackles, and mind you, I told y'all, Luke was only an 8-year man. I mean, goddamn, you gotta see at the rate
Thomas Davis was 13. Okay,
exactly.
Big difference.
If Luke played 13 fucking seasons, this nigga got 2,200 tackles.
And Howard, I'll give you that. You know what? Thomas Davis sat out 2 complete damn years because he was injured. He's still way over Luke Kuechly. That's how much he literally didn't play for 2 years and still has more time than Luke Kuechly, man. So it's a really bad stat to compare.
Yeah, you can't even compare the two, man. But let me just say one more thing real quick, man.
Yeah, Go ahead,
say one more thing. I brought up that Bryce Young when he did in college and everything. or whatever. Real quick, man, I just want to say this, man. Man, everybody know Cam Newton won a national championship and a Heisman in college and everything. Now, there's no player from that team, from that national championship team that got drafted to the NFL. The only player who went to the NFL basically was Cam Newton, man.
That's a fact. I mean, that's a fact.
So man, you can look at Bryce's numbers and everything, but man, I mean, the way Bryce, his game, see, Cam Newton basically put his team on the fucking back of that 2015 year. So we ain't got to worry about goddamn Bryce Young doing that because he's supposed to be goddamn so smart and shit, But we gonna see. But Bryce, Bryce can't carry nobody.
Well, hold on, C-Dog. What was your fucking point of saying what you just said? Why you say that?
Now it comes to saying, man, in college, man, Cam played with a bunch of fucking nobodies and carried them boys. Same thing when he got to the league, he carried us.
Okay, all right. Well, you must ain't catch my last live when I told you out of all the talent that's done came through Alabama, Bryce Young played with the absolute worst talent in Alabama and still was able
to last year. Not the year he won.
He played more than 1 year, He played more than 1 year.
The year he won the Heisman. The year he won the Heisman, he was geeked up, nigga. He had all them goddamn receivers around him.
They put a nice stat line out, C-Dog. When Bryce Young was playing,
man,
10 players drafted.
They got
while he was Alabama's quarterback, 10.
Y'all got all excuses for Bryce Young.
And no excuses, because the quarterbacks before him, those that swearing down didn't succeed at the next level. 40 players, 40 skill position players was drafted during that tender. You know what I mean? So if I'm looking at that number alone, it shows you how much void of talent Bryce had at his exposure in college.
Man, he had Jameis Williams. The year he won the fucking Heisman.
Why are you comparing Cam and Bryce? Because I said if Bryce plays for 10 years, he'll lap Cam. Is that what?
Well, you when you started from college, Unc. So he was just letting you know that if you go to Cam,
I'm not starting from college. Goddammit.
You did say it. You said it. You said it.
Look, see now, listen to me, Howard. Listen to me. Cam Newton in his career, 32,382 yards, 194 touchdowns to 123 picks. His career completion percentage, C-Dog and Howard, 59.9%. Listen to me. Cam Newton played a total of 9 years as a Carolina Panther.
Yeah.
Bryce Young started for 5 years, right? Listen to me, 5-6 years. He will, in fact, have 150 of those 190 touchdowns Cam got. 5 years now. I'm telling you, 5. The 32,000 Cam throw for him, let Bryce play for 7 years starting.
Okay, so how many running touchdowns will he have, though? 50, how many running touchdowns will he have? That's a statistic, too.
Say what?
You only talking about passing. We talking about the overall everything Cam did. Passing and running.
That's where niggas like Howard get it fucked up.
Niggas
like Howard get it fucked up.
But hold on, let me just say one more thing before I go on that word, man.
You hold up, nigga.
Oh my God.
Howard brought up running. He brought up running.
But you only talking about passing, or what is it?
Position is solely pertained on passing touchdowns.
Bullshit.
Hold on. Go ahead, C-Dog.
Hey, hold on, real quick, man.
You can't just disregard.
Hold on, man. Hold on, real quick, man. I know what you say about Cam running and everything, but you cannot tell me every time they need to run. That game against the Vikings, and they got that read option, like 70, 80 yards. Man, y'all used to be excited about that shit.
Yeah, come on, what are we talking about, man? Let me ask you something. Why would you want to take that away? Why would you want to take that away? You should be glad your quarterback can do both, run and pass.
Man, Cam,
dog, man, come on.
Y'all niggas be getting carried away, bro.
A touchdown is a touchdown. Win by any means necessary. All I want to do is win.
So it's a fact Bryce won't beat Cam or pass Cam rushing records. That's a fucking fact. I ain't say nothing
That's a
about that.
fact.
I mean,
I know.
nigga, Cam right now is the best rushing quarterback ever in NFL history.
Ever.
Dude, so I
you
mean,
know what I'm saying? That says a lot,
like
man. That says a lot.
Cam, I'm not mentioning that.
I know, but I'm mentioning that. I'm mentioning that.
Pumpkin head ass niggas.
Hey,
That
I'm
Bryce
mentioning that.
Bryce
I'm mentioning
has
that.
200 passing touchdowns.
You got to talk about his total.
You got to talk about that. You can't skip past that.
Nigga, I can skip what the fuck I want to. I'm not mentioning that.
Then that nullifies everything you talking about.
Get Cam in the Hall of Fame as a quarterback, nigga.
He's going in the Hall of Fame. He's going in the Hall of Fame.
I gotta say one more thing now. Real quick. Luke Kuechly and Cam Newton already had stuff in the Hall of Fame. Like when Luke Kuechly had that solo game with 23 tackles, his clicks in the Hall of Fame. Like, man, Cam Newton already has shit in the Hall of Fame for quarterback rushing record.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You must not know Hall of Fame criteria. But you, nigga, okay,
listen to me. I'm talking about
listen to me, C-Dog.
Oh my God.
C-Dog, I'm 42 years old. How old are you?
I'm 40 years old, my nigga.
Okay, stop. So me and you neck and neck. Watch this, Howard. Howard, you what? How old are you? 46? 46, Howard?
I'm 50, nigga. There ain't no 46.
Shout out
I'll
Howard.
be 51 August 3rd, bro.
Hold on, don't get carried away. Watch this. I'm 42, C-Dog 40, Howard 50. I'm telling y'all niggas now, by the time we 60, Howard, you 70.
Shut the door so I can tell you.
Cam still won't be a Hall of Fame. You understand?
Boy, stop.
He not.
Boy, stop.
Going to the Hall of Fame.
It's a fucking fact, see, dog. He don't got the numbers. He don't have Hall of Fame numbers.
Hey, he's going to the Hall of Fame, man. He's going there.
He's going to the Hall of Fame, man.
Cam is one of my favorite players, but he's not going to the Hall of Fame.
Right. He's going there. He's going to be there. He's going to be there.
Y'all niggas sound.
Y'all boys have a good day, man.
Y'all niggas sound
understand that.
They just sound like fans,
They do sound stupid.
They really do.
Y'all the one sitting here comparing a motherfucking Bryce Young to Cam Newton.
No,
that's disrespectful. Y'all need to stop that shit, man. Y'all need to stop that.
And in first 6 years, he will pass Cam Newton.
How would he do that? How would he do that?
You know,
Cam can mix. Listen, Cam can mix it up. You only talking one cat. Listen, you talking one category. That's it. That doesn't work like that. It don't work like that, dog.
What do you mean? So you want your quarterback to run?
I want him to do everything. I want him to be able to. Listen, this is what I want. Hey, listen, this is what I want. This is what I want. I want to win by any means necessary. Whether it be a run touchdown or a pass, as long as we scoring.
How many running quarterbacks won the Super Bowl, Howard? How many running quarterbacks?
Let me tell you something. Bryce Young will never get.
Quarterbacks won the Super Bowl.
Hey, how many won? How many won the Super Bowl?
Yeah, how many running quarterbacks won the Super Bowl?
Doug Williams.
Okay. Oh my God! Oh my God! You do with the Doug.
Okay, you asked me. I told you that. Okay, Doug Williams.
I don't even know if he was a running quarterback. Okay. I wasn't born then.
I'm sorry, you was born too late. You was born too late, dog. But yeah, he was. He could run and pass.
I don't know nothing about Doug Williams.
I'm sorry, but he the first black. He won the title. Hey, guess who else? Russell Wilson.
Yeah,
he can run. Okay, Russell Wilson. He can run and.
He's not a running quarterback.
He's not a running quarterback. Listen, he can do both. He can do both.
That is not running.
The quarterback for KC. He can do both. Y'all gotta understand. He can do both. Man, stop that, man. Oh yeah. Say what you want to say, then. Say what you want to say. Say what you want to say.
4,500 yards every year. He ain't no damn running quarterback.
I'll be damned if he ain't a running quarterback. You crazy?
Listen, Howard.
Yo, hold on.
He's not a running quarterback.
There's no way.
I ain't gotta keep telling you, motherfucker. Hold on.
Hey, y'all say what y'all want to, but if y'all
if y'all told your motherfucking ass, I ain't gotta tell you, nigga. Hold on. I just mute y'all black ass. Thank you. Anyway, see Howard, these niggas getting carried away talking that rushing shit and running shit, and Patrick Mahomes
part of the game. It's a
Howard.
part of the game.
Patrick Mahomes can run and throw. So can Bryce. Bryce can also run and throw. Don't put that past Bryce.
We'll see when he get on the
part
field.
of Bryce Young's game, Howard. To be exact.
We'll see.
See, your black ass. See, what happened was you got so mesmerized with Anthony Richardson and shit.
You're damn right. You're damn right. You're damn right.
You ain't paying no attention to Bryce.
I ain't paying no attention to this little short midget ass.
You got to though, Howard.
You might need to be over there on the podcast at this point, man. I'm starting to question you, Howard.
Hey, you can say what you want to. I don't want him as our quarterback.
Howard belongs here, Elaine. That's where Howard belongs. Howard ain't going no goddamn where. Howard's my guy.
No, I'm a Panther fan to my heart. If I don't agree with our quarterback, I just don't agree with it.
Howard, I'm being a little.
Howard sound like me and Cam Newton, and with him and Bryce Young.
Fan, man. I'm being a little facetious, man. But the reality is, man, running quarterbacks don't have a history of winning, nor do they have. So,
man, listen, man, you got to be able to extend plays. When y'all watch Josh Allen do it, y'all are hold up. When Josh Allen do it, it's okay. It's cool. It's good.
Hey, man,
it's all of that.
And he's a turnover machine. He turns over the ball.
And he throws a lot of picks. He throws a lot of picks too.
He
throws a lot of fucking picks.
Hey, Rock Silence say you a motherfucking hater. Hey, look. Hey, look, ain't no member safe today. It's a $25. No, it's a $20 price on their head today. Ain't no member safe. Goddamn it.
It ain't sell out Saturdays, is it?
Yeah, he can do what he want to do, but all I can tell you,
this whack Wednesdays right here. This whack nigga Wednesday right here.
All I can tell you is, you're gonna need that type of shit.
Today whack nigga Wednesday. Shout out Howard. Hey, look, you want a nigga, go and get him.
$50. $50 to get you out of here.
Okay, then. Howard say 50. It's gonna run you 50. It's whack nigga Wednesday. You want a whack nigga off $50 in the cash app. Say get that whack nigga off.
Hey, hold on. Hey,
you heard what I said?
Matter of fact, Howard, in order for him to get into the goddamn Hall of Fame, if he would be, he got to retire first.
He got to do what?
He got to retire first.
Yeah, he hadn't retired yet.
So what we talking about?
No, they were just saying, will he make it to the Hall of Fame? I mean, yeah, I think he's going to make it.
I don't think so.
He's going to make it. He's going to make that. He's going to be in there.
Hold on.
I'm just saying, even if you include his total production, it's still not enough to get him into the Hall of Fame.
He's going to be in that Hall of Fame, bro.
Look how long it's taking for Julius Peppers to get in the Hall of Fame. You say Cam is going to go, look how long it's taking for Julius Peppers.
Hey, hold on. Go ahead, Kit Wan. Hold on, fellas. Go ahead, Kit Wan.
Yeah, look how long Julius Peppers has been waiting to get in the Hall of Fame. You think Cam Newton gonna get there?
Yeah.
Hey, let me
I don't know if he's gonna get in there.
Hey, Howard, let me ask you a question. I need to ask Howard a question, right? Let's get out of this emotional shit.
Go ahead.
What statistic sets Cam apart as one of the most elite quarterbacks in NFL history?
Rushing TDs.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So what? How? Where does he? Stand
Why is that not a statistic?
No.
To you guys?
Hey, hold on.
That's crazy.
Cam Newton gonna get in because he can't.
Listen, one thing is known: quarterbacks are not supposed to be able to do what he do. They're not supposed to be able to do it.
Howard, let's tone it down. Let's just answer the question. Where does he stand in total rushing touchdowns in quarterback history?
The most.
So just because he rushed for touchdowns, you think he belongs with Joe Montana and Dan Marino?
He gonna get it.
He's gonna get that. That's just one statistic. Listen, hold up. Okay, so let me ask you something. Hold up. Let me ask you something.
Hold on, Howard. Elaine. Let me say something to Elaine. Elaine. I think Drew Brees retired over 70,000 total passing.
Correct.
Almost well over 500 passing touchdowns.
And I'm going to ask you something, Monk.
Yeah, Elaine, talk your shit, my G. Talk your shit. I'm sick of this bullshit.
The question. You want to ask me? I'll tell you.
Hold on, Howard. So Howard's making a case for rushing yards, right? Rushing touchdowns.
Cam Newton's passing numbers are subpar to average. You think a quarterback who has subpar to average passing numbers is going to be in the fucking Hall of Fame?
Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. Hell fucking yeah. You talking about a 15-1 season. You talking about a 15-1 season. Hell yeah.
Watch this, Elaine. Elaine, I'm talking to Elaine.
It's not all about passing, man.
Elaine, we can talk around Howard ass. Watch this, Elaine. Pat Mahomes got about 41 total 41,000 passing yards already. You see what I'm saying? Cam Newton finished with 32,000.
That's good. That's a good number. That ain't bad.
Patrick Mahomes going in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, 32,000 ain't bad for 9 years. That ain't bad.
Patrick Mahomes will be a Hall of Famer.
Because you know why? Because he got other TDs also. He got other TDs also.
And Cam Newton,
you got to count it,
man.
You got to count it. You cannot. You cannot
Howard, listen to me. Patrick Mahomes will go in the Hall of Fame before Cam will.
Hey, Howard, you right.
That's one category, man. Y'all only counting one category, dog.
Hey, Howard, as a quarterback, Cam was subpar in every single category except rushing touchdowns.
Okay, but that's still something that he got that nobody else. Hold up. That's something he got that they don't have. They don't have that.
To school a lot of y'all because you niggas keep alluding to Cam Newton's rushing stats. And going into the Hall of Fame. First off, Cam Newton was not drafted as a running back, right?
Right.
So now hold on. Yeah. The only way you can compare hold on, Howard. The only way you can compare
Howard.
Hey, the only way you can compare Cam Newton's rushing stats is amongst the running backs that's in the Hall of Fame.
And they're subpar compared to them.
Listen.
Elaine, you goddamn right they are. Yeah, you goddamn right. The rushing yards and touchdowns Cam Newton got is a small fraction to a Hall of Fame running back.
Smith or some shit.
Because he got more rushing touchdowns.
See, Howard, you gotta understand, man.
He will be known as one of the most electrifying quarterbacks in the fucking league. You understand that? That's what it's gonna be.
Mike Vick
and y'all can't take his rushing touchdowns away from him.
Okay, that nigga ain't gonna never see a Hall of Fame statue.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah, because he got locked the fuck up too.
He got locked up though.
Come on, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. They don't matter. He got locked the fuck up, man. He got locked the fuck up. He ain't going in there. That's why.
No,
man, he ain't going in there.
He wasn't gonna go. He wasn't gonna go anywhere.
Y'all motherfuckers talking in circles right now. Howard ain't listening. He don't get it.
I'm listening, but I'm telling y'all to listen. Those touchdowns that Cam got on his feet is going to count for something.
No,
I don't give a damn what y'all say.
On this motherfucking app, he started talking about Cam all the goddamn time. We're talking about motherfucking top 4.
Hey, man, when y'all mention Cam, I can talk about him.
That's a fact.
Trust and believe that, man.
Hey, shout out Derek for that cash app. Say Cam Newton will not be first ballot Hall of Fame. That's a fact. Shout out Joseph for that cash app.
I promise you he'll be in there.
Hold on, fella. Shout out Joseph for that cash app. Say Luke Kuechly was a quarterback on our defense. Shout out Joseph again. You hear me? Dimitri Ward. Shout out everybody for their cash app.
It might be 20 years from now, but Cam will get in there though.
He's gonna get in there.
Not even 20 years from now.
He don't have the numbers.
He don't have the fucking numbers. Facts.
He had your motherfuckers dancing all over the place.
He don't. Even if you include his rushing numbers, Howard.
He got the numbers. He got the numbers. He got the numbers. He's going in the Hall of Fame, dog.
$50 on Howard head. Y'all want his ass gone, get him.
Put 50 on there, yeah.
Hey, can I ask you this question? Do you think that somebody in the Hall of Fame, Cam Newton, can replace him? Okay, let's talk numbers. Hey, let's talk. I'm asking a question. Do you think Cam can replace somebody that's already a Hall of Famer? No, but the question answers
hell no, Lonnie. What kind of shit is that?
How you mean hell no? How you mean hell no?
Come on, man. There's some people in the Hall of Fame that shouldn't be there.
Come on, man. Y'all stop that bullshit.
But they already there.
Unc, so Unc, is it safe to say you're taking Cam off Mount Rushmore?
Hell no, I'm not taking Cam off the Carolina Panthers Mount
Come
Rushmore.
on,
He belongs there.
Come on, man.
Let's just talk numbers, right? Let's just
What the fuck is that?
Hey, let's just talk numbers, right? So Cam Newton has somebody got to mute themselves. Cam Newton has 75 rushing touchdowns, right? The second next to him is Steve Young, right? Who has 43. The difference is Cam Newton has damn near 500 more attempts than Steve Young does, right? And he only has about 1,000 more rushing yards. His rushing yards don't even account for the passing yard difference between him and a Steve Young, right? So you got a nigga that ran around a lot, man, but he really wasn't.
He had no fucking choice.
Oh my God!
You already know that.
What? Hell, you gotta stop, bro.
He's not even
combined.
Hey, Howard,
Elaine, hold on,
We went 15-1.
Howard,
even if you combine his rushing and goddamn passing, it's not
even close.
The numbers don't.
He's going to the Hall of Fame, dog. He's going to the Hall of Fame.
You know what the problem? Everybody going off Philly.
He's going to Hall of Fame.
Hold on, fella. We got a full panel now. Shout out Andrew. What's up, baby?
What up?
How you doing?
What's up, Andrew?
Yes, sir. We feeling good today.
Hey, Howard, you are right,
Andrew,
though.
please.
Hold on. Let me hear Andrew real quick, Lonnie. Let me see what's up with Andrew. Andrew, what's up, baby?
I just want to chime in on this Cam Newton. We all know what kind of player Cam Newton was, but let me tell you what he's got working against him. There's two things that are probably going to keep him out of the Hall of Fame. Okay, the first thing is the Hall of Fame is voted by sports writers, and they don't like him. They never did. He didn't like them. That's what. And the second thing is he's got the quarterback class coming up that's going to go in. He's going to have to be competing with Brady, Roethlisberger, Drew Brees, Eli Manning, Aaron Rodgers, and probably Matthew Stafford.
Yep.
And the reason I say
that in that order, Andrew. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Andrew.
What Steve Young said, what gets you into the Hall of Fame is a quarterback or Super Bowl rings. Okay, there's not very many quarterbacks who had.
Andrew, I don't know about that.
I mean, Andrew he going somewhere. That's a fucking fact.
Now y'all don't want to listen to Andrew. Talk your shit, Andrew.
Hold on, let Andrew finish.
Is Phillip Rivers a Hall of Famer?
Hold on, let Andrew finish. Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm just saying that if you look at Cam's total wins, there's only 4 quarterbacks in history who've got fewer wins than that are in the Hall of Fame. And that's Joe Namath, Kurt Warner, and I can't remember the other 2. It goes back a ways, but we all know he probably played good enough to be in the Hall of Fame. But when you look at these guys coming up who are going to be eligible, it's going to be a while.
Hey, Andrew, did I not?
Andrew, I'll be 60. I'll be 65 years old, Andrew.
But you can't say never. He can't. He gonna get in there.
Look. I'm telling y'all. It may be a case of never, Lonnie, because like Andrew said, y'all got to understand the class before him now, and then watch. It ain't gonna be nothing but separation. The separation of class of quarterbacks coming
but
up.
it's all
Now you looking at a rookie like CJ fucking Stroud and Bryce Young. Hey, look, if CJ Stroud and Bryce Young play for 10 years, they'll go in before Cam will, man.
Why you calling Stroud?
Why
you calling Stroud?
Why you ain't say hypothetical speaking? Or you
Howard, I'm about to cash out myself $50. You talk that Anthony Richardson shit again. Anthony Richardson will not throw for 32,000 yards. He won't do what Cam did.
Stroud won't either. He won't either.
Hey, God damn it. God damn it.
CJ will throw for that.
Boy, I tell you.
Oh, you said it's Whack Wednesdays.
CJ will throw for that.
Whack Wednesdays.
It might be a while.
And they're right on. It's Whack Wednesdays.
Shit, whack nigga Wednesday. Yeah,
hey, look. Hey, Somebody said it best, man. He said if you add the rushing and passing yards to Cam Newton, it don't even add up to where a lot of these guys are.
Yeah,
at,
but
man. So
like the man said, it's a vote, man. It's a vote. They look at different things,
Yeah,
man.
man.
and
You
if
know
it's a
they gonna
vote, they
vote him
don't fuck
in.
with
Yeah,
Cam.
but when they
So they don't
sit,
even
look,
like the
when
nigga.
they
And
sit down, look, watch this. The guys Andrew just named is guys that's retired now. The Brady's, the Aaron Rodgers still on his way out. He ain't even retired yet. When Aaron Rodgers retire, he'll go in before Cam. You understand? Drew Brees. Yeah, I mean, but y'all gotta understand, these are the classes that's gonna come before Cam already.
Yeah,
Hey,
no doubt. They've
you
been
know
there
what's
first.
gonna get
And
Cam
then
in
I'm
there?
telling you, Patrick Mahomes going in before Cam. Goddamn.
Hey,
Listen. So
you
you
know what's
telling me
gonna
Jake?
get Cam in there?
So y'all thinking Jake Delhomme going
Cam,
in the
it
Hall of
was
Fame?
Jake
people that
Delhomme ain't nigga. They don't mention Jake.
I'm
Look,
asking.
hey,
He's not
and look,
going.
and that's a funny thing.
he
Look,
might be
even
too
with
much of a
all the
Panther fan.
numbers Jake was able to compile, even getting to a Super Bowl, Jake ain't even mentioned on the ballot.
Hell
Cam
no.
might
Fucking
not
throw
even
a
be
bunch
on
of
the fucking
Yeah,
interceptions.
but
ballot, bro.
Hell no.
yeah,
When
you're
the
right, but
Hall
he'll
of
get
Fame
there.
ballot come around, Jake Delhomme name ain't never discussed. Jake know that.
Jake just had a
Now
couple of
you
good
see what
years.
you doing, Howard. You almost making me think Cam Newton name won't even be mentioned to be put on the fucking
Oh,
ballot.
And
his
I
name,
need to
but he's going to be
apologize.
mentioned,
Don't say
dog.
Hey,
He's
that.
going to be
Don't
mentioned.
say
You
that.
can go ahead and hang that up.
Let me apologize to Howard, bro, because you have to be a super fan to even think that Jake Delhomme has an opportunity at the fucking Hall of Fame.
Nah,
Why
he was
don't he
trying to
though?
shit on Jake Delhomme. That's what
Why
he was
don't he?
trying to do.
Okay.
That was an attempt to shit on Jake.
I was about to say, what the hell? You a super fan? God damn.
Howard crazy as hell, man. Hey,
Hey
I see
man,
C-Dog.
Wag
C-Dog done
Wednesdays.
jumped this funk ass off because he ain't got no more. He can't fight in this battle.
I just think Cam will get there because
He's going to get there.
man, you had
Lonnie, he won't get there.
it was
He
people
will
that
get
won't
there.
even a Carolina fan when
Lonnie, that don't mean shit.
when Cam Newton ain't running in front of no white men and no
Hey,
white women up there,
Lonnie,
hey,
that
and they
Lonnie,
say,
doesn't
hey,
mean
Lonnie.
shit
Bro,
on the
I'm
Lonnie,
Hall of
what are
telling
you
you,
Fame
talking
ballot,
about,
bro.
Lonnie?
Hey,
Like,
let's get out of
damn.
our.
Hey, whack
Hey,
whack
look.
nigga Wednesday. No
Sometimes, man.
bullshit.
Sometimes, hey, Lonnie. You
Whack
know what it
nigga
is,
Wednesday.
man,
You
y'all
know what it is.
niggas need to be on Clubhouse.
You know what
All
it is.
right.
Sometimes people make emotional. Sometimes people make emotional arguments. But
Yeah,
when we
man,
just
that's
talking
Yeah,
all
about
it
the,
is.
let's talk
but
about
what
the
is your
stats,
thought
man.
on how you
Hey,
get into the
nobody
Hall of
talk to
Fame?
me
Yeah, but
anymore
That
our
about the
don't mean
finish
that
and
go
opinion don't
talk
like
to
make
me
that.
us
about the stats.
wrong. It's all
Talk,
we all think
Cam
a
Newton is one of my
hypothetical.
favorite players, but I know
talk,
he's not going to make the Hall of Fame.
yeah,
Well,
talk to me
I
Yeah,
about
think
the
he
I,
gonna
stats,
make
yeah,
Howard.
it.
yeah.
I
I
think he
know he's
gonna
not.
make it. I
He's
really
not
believe
going
he
to
gonna
make
make
it.
it.
And he's
That's
one of
He's
my
our
gonna make
favorite
it.
Howard,
players.
Howard,
I really
talk,
believe he gonna make that. I'm
yo,
sorry.
Howard, just talk to us about the stats. He don't got the wins. He don't got the
How he got
accolades as
the
far as
win?
Super Bowls. He
But
doesn't have the, he doesn't have the
listen,
passing
he
yards.
accomplished.
He
No, hold up.
doesn't
He
have the
accomplished some
Howard,
shit.
he was
he
He
doesn't
was
have
the
the
58.
first. He
efficiency.
was the first to win the
58
NFC South
was his
3 straight
winning
years
record,
in a
Howard.
row.
yeah,
He was
and he
the
59%.
got
first to
some
do that.
wins. Yeah,
Okay.
you
That
His
ain't
you
that
record was
can't
Second
say
of
58.
Is
that.
all,
Russell
he
Wilson
rushed
in the
for the
Hall of
most
Fame?
touchdowns. He did
that's
the
Is
impossible,
Howard,
the
Russell
Howard,
Wilson in the
impossible
Hall of
shit.
Fame?
Howard.
Come on, man.
He rushed for a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah, Howard killing me. Hey,
he
in the
rushed
chat, hashtag Whack Wednesdays, please. Whack
Howard,
Come
Wednesday.
on, man.
Shout
Hey,
out
Hey,
Howard.
listen,
Wag
listen.
Howard.
and
He
I
Wednesday.
it's
rushed
can
gonna
listen
be a
to you. I can
long
listen
time
to.
before
Howard.
I
Wag
He
can
rushed
listen to
Wednesday.
for a
what
bunch of
y'all feel and
Hashtag
what
touchdowns.
y'all
Whack
think.
Wednesdays,
But
man.
Howard. He
listen,
rushed
it
Shout
ain't
out,
going to
shout
trump
out
anything
Howard.
that I'm saying. It ain't going to
Howard.
trump
He
nothing I'm
rushed for
saying.
a bunch of touchdowns because his passing numbers were subpar.
Yeah, but
That's just the
why?
reality.
He was on a team. He
You
was on
don't
a
get him.
team that didn't
You
have
don't give
shit
him
at the
credit.
time, bro.
Cam Newton had garbage, man. Everybody know
Look,
Okay,
that.
come on, let's talk real. The man still willed. He willed ways to
I
win. He
agree with
willed it.
Howard.
He willed it.
I agree that he did a lot for what he had, but it still ain't Hall of Fame level,
Yeah,
man.
but that's going to account for something
It's
because
No,
of
bro.
how
it
they
does.
vote.
It does. We appreciate what he did
Okay,
for the
okay,
Panthers, but when you're talking about all-time
bro. He
greats,
is
hell
going
no.
to the Hall of Fame. I don't give a damn what you say.
Yeah,
Howard, why you keep saying that? Who you trying to make believe that yourself?
Oh, I believe
You
in that. I
forcing
already done
that
believe
idea
that.
on
I
your
know he
fucking
going to the Hall
self,
of Fame.
man.
I know he
Hold on,
going to
hold
the Hall
on.
of Fame.
Yeah,
Hold
well,
on,
all
Howard.
right.
Hold on,
Well, it's
Howard.
good.
Hold
It's
on, Howard.
good. I don't know, Howard. Niggas gonna start calling you delusional in a little while.
Well, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. That'll be good. I'll be good with that. I would be good with that. I'll be delusional. I'll be that.
Goddamn it, Howard, you get in my goddamn cash app. You done stress me the fuck out. You arguing hard for Cam Newton.
This is what you want, Howard. This is what you want.
You know how hard it is for somebody like
shout out Howard. My nigga lit today. He lit.
Howard,
Howard, what's the number one job of any quarterback? What's the number one job of any quarterback?
Score touchdowns.
Arguable. I say pass the football, right?
And Cam didn't do
I
that.
say pass the football, right? I say pass the football.
Yeah,
I didn't say pass. I said score
trying to
touchdowns.
tell Howard.
Cam
Hey, watch
Hey,
this, Howard. Watch this, Howard. Howard, listen to me.
Hold up.
Watch this. Hey, hold on. Stop,
I said
Howard.
score
Stop.
touchdowns. By
Yeah,
any means
stop,
necessary.
Howard. I'm glad you said that. You're a genius.
By any means
Hold on. Let me
necessary,
get
dog.
at Howard
Hold
real
on, let
quick.
Aunt talk.
Yeah, hey, shout out Howard. He's a genius. Howard said score touchdowns. Howard.
He's right.
194 Cam Newton total passing touchdown.
Right. 49 for Tom Brady.
Right.
Watch this. Watch this.
Right.
Derek Carr has a total of 217 right now.
Right.
And he finna start as a New Orleans Saint, right?
Okay.
Tom Brady 649.
Okay.
God damn. What you say? 649.
649.
Right. So listen.
Yeah, that's why Tom Brady is in fact the all-time best.
You see how y'all went one-sided. My definition of scoring touchdowns, is getting it by any means necessary.
He don't score touchdowns, Howard.
Okay, so he got hold up. So how many rushing TDs does he have? How many rushing TDs does he have?
Hey, Howard, let's talk.
How many rushing TDs does he have?
Somebody said, I think it's like
75. That's God damn.
How many touchdowns?
Stop right there, Howard. Okay. Stop right there. Since you doing all that, God damn it.
Yeah.
Now you said, hey, Eli, you said he had 79?
75.
75.
All right, stay right there.
Damn, boy, that is something, boy.
Yeah. Okay, Howie. Stay right there, Howie. Okay, so total touchdowns, Cam Newton has 264.
Okay. Plus the 75.
Hey, Elaine.
Vinny
Elaine, hold on. Watch this. Elaine.
I'm listening to you.
Somebody in the chat, tell me how many passing touchdowns Matt what was his name? Matty Ice had. What was his last name? Matt Ryan. Somebody tell me how many passing touchdowns.
381. 381.
380 fucking one.
Vinny
and how many rushing touchdowns does he have?
Vinny Testaverde. Hold on.
Doesn't matter.
Hold on. Can I get the floor for 30 seconds? Let me get the floor for 30 seconds, please.
Hey, Elaine, you got it. You got it.
Howard, listen.
You
just literally said the quarterback's job is to score touchdowns. Now, try to use that
by any means necessary.
Hold on, let me just speak. You try to use that as a cop out, but we're gonna run with it.
That's not no cop out.
Let me talk. Okay, we're gonna go by your metrics. Scoring touchdowns. Cam Newton has 274. Vinny Testaverde has fucking 275. Matt Ryan has 380.
Okay.
Drew Brees has 571.
Testaverde. Testaverde.
49. Cam Newton doesn't score touchdowns.
Did you say Testaverde?
Yeah. He started off with the Jets.
Yeah. Right. So Cam Newton, by your metric, Cam Newton don't score fucking touchdowns.
Yeah, that's a fact. No, that's a fucking fact.
Listen, hold up. You just talked about what? No, E. No, hell no, E. Hell no. All you did is talk about passing yard touchdowns.
No, I said
that's it. That's it. That's all you did. That's all you did just now.
I'll tell you what I did, Howard.
That's all you did, dog.
Howard. Hey, Howard, they just.
Hey, hold on, guys. 1 second.
I know. I ain't even. I'm too smart for that, dog. I'm too smart for that, dog. You can't. That don't work on me. You can try it all you want to. It don't work.
Let me tell you what I did. Let me explain the numbers, Howard.
It don't work. You tried it, but it don't work.
I gave you Cam Newton's total. I gave you Cam Newton's total yards, rushing and passing. But
no, sir, you did not. You gave us the
passing numbers. I only gave you the passing numbers for the other quarterback.
Right.
Just by the passing numbers, they surpassed Cam Newton's total.
But you already know everybody don't go off numbers.
They don't go off of these, man. Come on, stop the bullshit, man.
My thing is, Cam Newton does not fall elite in any fucking
category. That's your thing.
Howard just said touchdowns. You said that.
I said by any means necessary. Yes, touchdowns.
Doesn't do it. He's not
Cam
even
got
topping
7.
rushing
Listen,
yards, rushing
himself
efficiency,
as a
wins,
quarterback,
Super Bowl, nothing.
he has 75, 79 by himself.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Oh,
What
come on, man.
quarterbacks came in the lead with Cam Newton and look up that against that, and then you gonna see why Cam gonna go to the goddamn shit.
Lonnie, get your black ass out of here. Cam ain't going to no motherfucking Hall of Fame.
He will be right there.
Hey,
And when he does,
hold on.
you will
Shout
be
out
celebrating
Leo
it
in
too.
the chat. Leo, perfect fucking timing. Hey,
Everybody know Leo don't
Lonnie,
like.
hold
Oh
on,
man,
Lonnie.
Leo
Hold
don't
on,
like his
Lonnie.
own skin color, man. Ain't nobody gonna hear him.
Nah, fuck all
but
that.
I
Fuck
know
all
Leo
that,
don't
Howard.
like Cam Newton.
Lonnie.
I don't know
God
about
damn it,
that.
you done made me lose my motherfucking point.
Nah, I'm saying you know Leo against.
See what y'all doing is blowing my goddamn high. That's what y'all
bring
doing.
Leo up here. You don't know what you're gonna
y'all
get.
blowing mine
Yeah.
going against Cam. How y'all pay?
Why? Because you mad Cam ain't gonna make the Hall of Fame. Okay, Lonnie, there it is. I'm back now.
Hey,
Look, I smoke good bud.
that's
I
not a
smoke
fact.
good bud. My
That's
memory
going off your
recollect.
feelings.
Hold on, Lonnie.
Leo
How old are
will tell
you,
you that's
Lonnie?
going off your
Real
feelings.
quick, my G. How old are you?
Who, me? 38.
Yeah. How many?
38.
38. Lonnie, by the time you 50, Cam still won't be a Hall of Famer.
Yo, that's not true. That's not
That's
true.
a fucking fact, Howard.
That's not true.
That's a fact.
Oh, that's not true.
I'm willing to bet
That's
y'all
not true.
fucking family heirlooms on
You
it.
going off?
That's not true.
Going off emotions.
Emotions.
I'm willing
Y'all
to
talking
bet
about
your
us. Y'all
fucking
going off of
family. I'm
emotions.
willing to bet y'all niggas 401k.
Y'all the one who going off of emotions.
Look, Howard, it's numbers. It's the stats.
The numbers that don't mean shit to get in the Hall of Fame like that, man.
What the fuck do you
What the
mean
hell
the
you
stats
talking about?
don't mean shit?
All of that don't mean that like that.
Hey, look,
Howard.
I got a cash.
They both the shit.
Don't make me cash at myself. Somebody cash at me. 25 for Howard. I can't take it.
Hold on. Howard.
You can't. Hey, that's the truth.
Howard, let me ask you this: with a QB with an overall passer rating of 82.7, is a Hall of Fame quarterback? Yes or no?
Yeah.
It can be.
Why? What's wrong with 82? It's over 50%.
With an overall passer rating,
82. What do they need to be 100? Do they need to be 100?
Is Philip Rivers a Hall of Fame?
God damn, man!
I take that 80% all day long, nigga.
That's going in there. That's a good number. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, man, y'all got to stop it, bro.
The fuck, 82 overall? That's not bad, dog, at all.
After we finish up on this Cam Newton Hall of Fame talk, we're going to move on here in a minute because it's stressing me. I got to light my goddamn green thing back up.
You trying to have like
stressing me out.
overall.
But point is, Howard,
that's good.
I understand that you believe Cam Newton's a Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir.
But by the stats and statistics, he is nowhere near a first
That's
or
not
second.
true. That's not true, man. That's not true, man.
Yeah,
that's not true. That is not true. That is not true, Uncle.
That is not true.
That is not true.
Hey, look, I'm telling you it's true. The stats say it's not. The stats say it's true.
Dude, listen, they're going to account what he did on his foot with that. They're going to account that shit. They're going to add that in, dog.
Listen, Howard.
That is going in there. They're not going to skip that shit, man. And they're going to show you the ways he did. Hold up. Oh, can I say one thing? The ways this man. Go ahead.
Howard winning right now.
Yeah, all I'm saying is simple, Howard. Even with his rushing numbers that you keep alluding to. Yeah. They
joking, my boy Howard,
look, you add Cam's 8,000 rushing yards to that 32. You put him at 40, just right above 40,000 total fucking yards. Patrick Mahomes already got 41 and change.
Okay. And what?
Well over 200 touchdowns.
You got something that's lower than that too? You got something that's lower than that. So what? Okay, keep going. Let's go.
Howard, what I'm saying to you is, do you not realize that Patrick Mahomes done locked into a 10-year deal? Patrick Mahomes is a long way from retired, to say the least.
Right.
So
He's doing good. He's doing excellent. He's doing great. He's one of the great. He's one of the great ones, dude.
Okay,
a lot
okay,
of people
Howard.
are not.
Okay,
A lot of people are not going to do what he does. Hold up, but a lot of people are not going to do it. A lot of quarterbacks are not going to do what he does. A lot of them ain't going to do that. Come on now. He's special.
What I'm trying to show you is that Patrick Mahomes will go into the Hall of Fame before Cam Newton, right?
It's not a problem. Yeah, I think so. I think he would.
So with me saying that, Howard, I want you to realize that's another 10 to 15 years. Cam Newton won't even be in discussion.
Well, let me take that back because I didn't take that in consideration. Yeah, he's still playing ball. So
yeah. See why? So why are you just flabbing off at your motherfucking
I'm just saying that he will get into the Hall of Fame, and it will be before Patrick. It will be before.
You crazy as hell.
If he's still playing ball,
you got Tom Brady first. You got Tom Brady first. You got Drew Brees second. You got other motherfuckers out there.
They going. They're not playing ball no more. They going. But Patrick Mahomes still playing ball, bro. You got to make that make sense, man.
So exactly.
So I'm telling you, he will get in there before Patrick Mahomes. That's what I'm telling you.
Won't. Because Patrick Mahomes' numbers are better already.
Yeah, but he got to be finished with football. He got to be finished with football.
Patrick Mahomes still playing in 10
he got to be finished
from now. It's a way Cam can get in.
Look, Cam, I think you got to be out of the league. What, 5 years to even be in discussion?
Maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to be out.
So even after Cam Newton's duration of waiting is up, it'll be another 5 to 10 years minimum before he even is in discussion. And you niggas is telling me he going to
he's going in the Hall of Fame.
You won't see it. You won't see it in your natural life.
Hey, he's going. I'll be an old man sitting in a rocking chair watching that shit.
You crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. You better hope your grandchild old enough to see it. Your grandchild might be 45 years
Patrick
old.
Mahomes. Let me tell you, it's the different things that Cam did. You know, hey, some shit. Cam done won a bunch of games with his feet. Hold up. He done won a whole lot of games with his feet. What quarterback you know? It's an automatic if they on the 1 or 2 yard line. He's going in for the touchdown.
Leo, hit the link, nigga. Link, hold on. Let me drop the link for Leo. My bad. Link in the chat, Leo, but I'm dropping it again. So I'm about to let Leo eat your ass now.
Yeah.
I thought this was for a Panther fan. Is this Panther fan?
Howard's done a lot of talking. Man.
Yeah, this is Panther fan.
But is Leo a Panther fan?
I don't know.
I don't know what he is.
What Leo is. I want Leo's respect.
I'm gonna call Leo a bino. He's just a bino, y'all. That's what he is.
Yeah. I don't know what Leo is, but what I heard. You know what I'm talking about.
I just want his perspective. I mean, hey, look, if the niggas say he a Panther fan, he a fucking Panther fan. I mean, it's not my job. It's not my job to dissect these niggas on that level. You know what I mean? I ain't got the time nor patience. I'm telling you that now. I'll be the flip trying to find out if one of you niggas is a fraudulent Panther fan.
Big Cat showed you the facts what happened.
You know, Howard's done a lot of talking, man, but let's just really just talk about numbers and impact and all that shit, right? So really what we're trying to make an argument about is the rushing touchdowns, right? And the most he has 30 rushing touchdowns more than the next guy, right? If this was passing touchdowns and somebody had 30 more, you wouldn't be making an argument for the Hall of Fame just based off of that. Really, Cam Newton's passing touchdowns or rushing touchdowns doesn't even make up for the fact that he lacks in the passing department. So it's like, if you're aiming on that one stat to really
see, this is what they're going to. Yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you something after that.
You ain't got no choice but to listen. Shout out Jay Grizzly. Say Greg Olsen will make it before Cam Newton. That's a fucking fact.
Right, Howard,
that's a fact right there. Shout out Jay Grizzly.
Might be a fact.
I'm listening.
That is a fact.
Howard, you've been kind of.
But they gonna tie in who was throwing Greg Olsen that goddamn ball.
Lonnie, stop that shit, man.
Hey, Howard, you guys are. Cam Newton stands are kind of backpedaling because Howard literally just said,
Howard, hey, do me a favor, Elaine.
A lot of.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Elaine. Elaine and Howard and Lonnie, Kitwan, y'all niggas talk y'all shit for 2 minutes, for 1 minute. I gotta go out here to my truck and get me a fucking light.
I'm listening to you, Elaine. Go ahead,
blew my
Hey,
goddamn
Howard.
high.
Hey,
Y'all
Howard, I
niggas
got a
keep
question
talking.
for you. Hey, Howard, check this out, my boy. If Greg Olsen gonna make it before Cam Newton, who the hell throwing Greg Olsen that goddamn ball?
Cam Newton.
Okay, then.
Okay, hey, Lonnie.
They so dumb, man. They don't even think about that shit, man. You know, that's the part.
I'll tell you what the problem with that is. So
man.
Greg Olsen's passing numbers, reception numbers are great. Cam Newton's passing numbers are subpar compared to other quarterbacks.
That was his blanket. Greg Olsen was his blanket. He got most of his passes right from Cam.
Right. So that looks bad on Cam Newton because he didn't get any passes.
Listen, bro,
that
don't make him a bad right, dog.
59%.
That's gonna make him look even better, bro.
Better.
He didn't have nothing
because he didn't have nothing, and he pushed the team that didn't have nothing all the way to the Super Bowl. That's how that goes, bro.
They made it there because of Olsen and Cam.
And Cam.
Oh my God, no, they didn't.
Come on, man, be real, man. You're not being real now. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Panther fan, you would have noticed that.
Howard, your tight end has elite numbers. Your quarterback doesn't have elite passing numbers. That's the problem.
Fuck the passing.
Got elite numbers. Who the fuck
you
was
literally just told me? You literally just told me.
Fuck the passing. Look what he did with his legs to move on.
He didn't do a lot with his legs. The rushing
to win.
But where you lose me, E, you say that yes, the tight end got good numbers, and the
quarterback don't.
But how can the tight end have
Are they handing the ball off to the tight end?
Quarterback was throwing him the ball?
Hold on, time's out. Let's stop yelling.
Man, get out of here.
Hold on, let's stop
yelling.
I'm
gonna
answer that question, sir. I'm gonna answer that question.
Going off emotion.
Man.
You are.
Y'all are.
Howard, let me answer the question. Cam Newton's passing numbers, passing touchdowns, Cam Newton's total touchdowns. If you take the top 30 quarterbacks that just the top 30 passing quarterbacks, Cam Newton total touchdowns don't even eclipse theirs.
Hey,
right?
E, I get what you're saying.
You just said Olsen is going.
Let me answer the question, Lonnie.
But you said Olsen. You just said Olsen. You said Olsen is going to make it before Cam.
Okay, you're not listening, man. You're not listening. Cam Newton, every single passing category, bro. You're not listening.
Shout out Elaine. Shout out Howard. Y'all nigga held me down. I appreciate you.
Let me know if y'all just disagree with this statement.
Hey, Unc, I want to say something to Unc before you even go on. Listen,
hold on. Go ahead, Howard. Talk your shit.
Hey, Unc, now y'all said clearly that Olsen will make it to the Hold on. Now you don't want me to say it now, right?
You're misunderstanding, Howard. You're gonna
hold up now. You said Greg Olsen will make the Hall of Fame before Cam, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So just like my man. Okay, so just like my man said. Well, what was they doing? Handing the ball off to Olsen, or who was throwing the ball to him?
Cam was throwing that ball. They gonna ask that question.
Howard, just understand this, Howard, and just listen. Olsen's numbers for a tight end are elite. Cam's numbers as a quarterback is subpar to average.
Okay, I got you on that.
We already hear you say that, dude.
But when they get in that office and they say who was throwing Greg Olsen the ball to make him look like this, it was Cam.
Damian Thomas and quarterback didn't go into the fucking Hall of Fame.
Man,
so your quarterback don't necessarily go in the damn Hall of Fame with every receiver.
Cam going there,
man.
Your quarterback. That's not how the fucking Hall of Fames ever work.
So
Man.
is Hall going to the Hall of Fame? Yeah,
Who?
right.
Who?
Hall. What is it? Hall? Yeah, the wide receiver for KC, but he's over there Miami now. What was the last name now? What's the Hill? Hill. My bad.
You're talking about Tariq Hill.
He going to the Hall of Fame, right?
Of course he's going.
Okay, who was throwing the ball? Who was throwing that 41,000 passing yards? Who was throwing the ball to him?
Okay, Howard, if what you said is true, that means every receiver that's in the Hall of Fame, the quarterback is in the Hall of Fame. Is that what you're saying?
9 times out of 10, they are. They are.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, they are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Joe Montana.
That's how it works. They don't go off emotions. They go off if you play the game.
Shout out my nigga Leo. Leo, what up, baby?
They don't go off emotions.
What's going on, brother? What's up? Peace.
Damn, boy, you sound sick as hell. You all right?
That's all I'm porky.
Yeah. Nah, I just got up, man. My bad.
Hey, Leo, I got up late today too, my G. It was a long night last night.
Hey, Leo, how the hell you just get up and you just been listening to the show? You just been responding to the damn show, your ass.
Howard, but see, Howard, I didn't want to say this because I wanted to let you live, but Howard, your argument is not intelligent at all.
Okay, there you go. That's the Leo I know. That's the Leo I know right there.
But Howard, but see, the thing, Howard, I understand what you're saying, but Howard, saying Cam Newton threw the ball to Greg Olsen is the same as saying, Joe Webb threw the ball to Greg Olsen and Cam was hurt. It's not a logical argument.
That's not a good comparison. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense at all. That don't make no sense.
It makes no sense
at all.
It makes no sense. Howard, listen real quick. Just listen real quick, Howard. Howard, just take this. This is a fact. All could attest to it. I bet a dude 2 years ago. Real quick, Howard. I bet a guy 2 years ago that Cam Newton will never play in the NFL again. I bet him $500.
Right.
I think I won the bet. But look, check it out, Howard. He will never get in the Hall of Fame. He will never get in the Hall of Fame. If he get in the Hall of Fame, it'll be for your grandchildren on their 40s.
Leo, I'm trying to tell his ass.
Hey, Leo.
Ain't nobody listening to Leo ass.
Hey, guys, if you look at most Hall of Fame wide receivers, their quarterback is not in the Hall of Fame with them, right?
They're not in the Hall of Fame.
Just about.
Howard, Howard, you can't prove it, Howard. You can't prove it. You just saying it, Howard.
Trent Dilfer ain't going nowhere and all that shit.
Let me jump on Howard's ass. So, Howard, you would agree with everybody that Steve Smith is a Hall of Fame receiver?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So then, by your argument, Jake Delhomme belongs to the Hall of Fame.
He
could be. Yeah, I'm not saying he's not. He could be. I'm not saying he ain't. I don't think he will, but he could be. Shit.
Howard, that's not an intelligent argument.
Well, really not.
Listen, they vote on that shit.
Jake Delhomme, look, Howard. Jake Delhomme statistically won't go on the Hall of Fame ballot. You understand?
Right. I hear you.
So I don't think you keep hollering. You hear and you hear me and you understand, but it don't sound like.
No, he don't understand. He don't.
I'm sorry, man, but look here. Cam is going in the Hall of Fame.
Stop saying that.
He's going in the Hall of Fame, bro. He's going there.
He's going to the Hall of Fame for the Panthers. Howard.
Shout out my nigga Howard. I love that nigga to death.
Howard, just say he's going to the he's going to the Ring of Honor for the Panthers, but not the NFL Hall of Fame. He's not going. Just say that, Howard. Just say,
if y'all say Olsen going, Cam going.
Hey, yo, could D'Angelo Williams get in the Hall of Fame?
No, I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think Jonathan Stewart going in the Hall of Fame. Y'all sit there.
Howard,
he don't have good enough numbers.
I don't think Jonathan Stewart going.
He won't, Howard. His numbers ain't Hall of Fame worthy.
Howard, you got to consider this too, Howard. They consider you one of the top players in your era.
Cam got more rushing touchdowns than them dudes.
Y'all think Howard going to the Hall of Fame?
Howard, the criteria is: are you the best player? Don't get mad. Don't get mad at him. He just don't understand. But let me just say this, Howard. The criteria is you have to be one of the best players in your era. Cam was not one of the best players.
Cam was one of the best in his era. Yeah, he was. He was one of the best in his era. This man changed defenses, dude. Don't even try that bullshit. Now, if you go there, we gonna shut you down, Leo.
In his era, nigga.
You gonna get shut down, Leo, saying that dumb shit.
Yeah, Leo just lied.
He was not.
Sound bad saying that dumb shit, man.
He was not.
He was.
Leo. He was amongst some of the best players in his era, but he wasn't the best. He was not the best player in his era.
They had a game plan for Cam every time he got on the field, dog. It was all about Cam Newton.
And Cam,
don't even try.
Hold on, y'all let Leo talk, goddammit.
He was not one of the best players in his era because his era is considered Tom, Drew, Aaron Rodgers,
Yeah.
a whole host of players. He was not.
Well,
He was not nowhere near.
well, he won league MVP amongst his era, Leo. So you gotta give him credit. You gotta give him credit as being one of the best amongst his era. He won MVP playing amongst Tom Brady, amongst Aaron Rodgers, amongst Drew Brees. So you can't take from him, Leo. Shout out Leo for trying to take from Cam.
I'm taking.
Shout out to Leon. Your name ain't Leo no more.
He ain't no
I'm gonna start
goddamn
calling you
Hall of
Leon.
Famer though.
I give him that, but it was not consistent at all. He was not consistent.
Man. The man won the NFC South 3 years straight.
He's not going to the Hall of Fame, Howard.
3 years straight, Howard.
3 years straight.
Howard with a losing record at one time too, Howard. You gotta
it don't matter.
It don't matter.
Hey, Unc made that point that it don't matter. He won it. Okay.
Okay, it don't matter.
The Giants won a fucking Super Bowl. The Giants won a Super Bowl with a 7 and fucking 9 record.
Leo, that's like saying
no, it was 9 and 7. 9 and 7. No. The Giants won a Super Bowl with a 9 and 7 record. 9 and 7. 9 and 7.
And a 7 and 9, Leo.
No. 2 9
they
and 7.
Went twice, dude. They went twice.
9 and 7.
They won it twice.
They beat New England, and New England had a 16-0 fucking record.
Hell yeah.
Howard, they went to the 9 and 7.
Records didn't mean shit.
9 and 7 record.
Hey, Leo, I'm gonna start calling you Leon, man. Fuck that, Leon.
You can call me what you want, but you can't. You call me what you want.
Gonna change your name, Leo.
You can't call me what you call me what you want, but you can't call me misinformed though. 9 and 7, so few.
Well, you talking about Cam won't the best in his era? You're lying. Going off your emotions.
Nigga, he wasn't the best in his era.
He had an MVP
Y'all gotta stop, man.
He had an MVP season.
So did Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, they don't get it all at the same time.
No.
He got 4. Aaron Rodgers had 4.
See, y'all keep throwing that MVP out there. Aaron Rodgers did too. Aaron Rodgers is still playing.
But you don't get it at the same time. You don't get it at the same time.
Aaron Rodgers got
year by year now.
Aaron Rodgers got MVP last year, didn't he?
With some of the toughest back then, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying they keep talking about he won an MVP and that makes him the. Okay, so did Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but you only get it. You only get it year by year. So 1 year he was the best.
I can't deny that. I can't deny that.
Okay,
Howard.
that's
all
I'm saying.
But that does not make him the best. That don't make him the best.
The league recognized that he was the best.
It don't make
the league recognized that.
Okay, Howard. So what about the year the league recognized Aaron Rodgers as the best?
He was the best. He was the best.
So it's safe to say Aaron Rodgers is the best in Cam Newton's era.
I'll go ahead and settle this argument.
What I'm saying to you, he was one of the best at the time.
Yeah.
He won it 1 year, one fucking year. He was the
Leo,
best.
go ahead. Talk
1 year,
shit.
Aaron Rodgers was the best. Yeah, man. You know, MVP means something, man. Most valuable player in the league.
Hold on. Aaron Rodgers won multiple repeat.
He won it last year. But let me just say this real quick, y'all. You know how trash. Let me tell you how trash Cam is, y'all. Listen, this is how trash and inconsistent he is. The same year he won the MVP, he got voted Player of the Year in the top 100. Do you know this piece of trash didn't even make the top 100 that next year?
I told you.
Huh? What happened?
Cam Newton, the year he won the MVP, he got rated the number 1 player. The next year, he didn't even make the top 100, y'all.
Yeah, I believe he got hurt.
No. He didn't make it. If you hurt, you still on there at least. He didn't make it.
It's okay, but still, he achieved that accolade one time, and that means a lot.
Howard, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that MVP season. Let's talk about that MVP season.
Okay.
No, brother, because they're gonna make an excuse for it, brother. They're gonna make an excuse.
I ain't gonna make no excuses. Y'all making excuses for it right now. The man achieved it, and y'all trying to beat it down. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all trying to beat that the fuck away. He won that. Can't take that away from him. Sorry.
You're right. They are going to make an excuse for him, but the reality.
That's what I'm saying, brother. Because, brother, look here. I could put. You know, Jameis Winston came in that same year that Cam won MVP.
Right.
Do you know Jameis as a rookie had more passing yards than Cam's MVP year?
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So what that mean? That's just passing. That's only passing. Yeah. That's only passing. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh
crazy,
God.
Hey, Leo, you really hit where I was going, man. Really, when you look statistically at Cam Newton,
yeah, that's only passing.
But here's the thing, Howard. That MVP year, Cam really statistically didn't really do anything that great.
We ain't want to hear that bullshit. We don't want to hear that. Get out of here with that. The man won that shit. Nah, get the fuck out of here with that.
Get out your emotions,
You get the fuck out of there. No, get out of your emotions trying to take that man's achievements. No, get the fuck out of here.
I want to hear
get
numbers.
The fuck out of here
I
with
want to
that.
hear what he achieved. We're talking numbers. We're talking
MVP. Fuck the numbers. MVP. You don't get that for nothing.
Hey, he got MVP because they went 15-1.
Oh, yeah, okay. And that's a great achievement right there also.
That's the team.
Hey, brother, real quick. Hey, let me just get this stat real quick. Did you know that same year that Cam won the MVP, there was a player, a quarterback for a team that was sorry. Cam had 3,800 yards passing. This journeyman quarterback had 3,500 yards passing. Cam had 35 touchdowns. Real quick. Cam had 35.
But where did he go? Where did he go though? He didn't take it nowhere.
Howard, can I finish, please? Howard, please, 1 second.
Yes, Leon. Go ahead, Leon.
The same year, Cam had 38. This quarterback had 35. The same year Cam had the same year Cam had 31 touchdowns. This journeyman quarterback has 31. The same year Cam had the same year Cam had 10 touchdowns, 10
Okay. Get to the point, brother. Now what?
He did make the point.
Okay, so what? Now what? You still saying that Cam shouldn't have got the MVP? That's what you're trying to tell me?
Howard, can I?
What are you trying to tell me, dude? What are you trying to tell me?
I'm begging you, Howard.
The fucking man won the MVP.
You talking
over? Well, you're trying to take that away from him. You can't. You can't, Leon. Stop, Leon. Stop, Leon.
Please, I'm begging you, Howard. I'm begging you. I'm on my knees begging.
Stop, Leon, man. Stop, man. Stop. You got it. You got it, man.
Solution to try to make.
Howard, I'm begging you, Howard. Can I just please? It's gonna take less than a minute.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear shit that I know, bro. You just going on and on. I'm talking about MVP. You telling me he shouldn't have won that? That's what you're saying?
No.
That's what you're trying to tell me?
No.
He shouldn't have gotten it? He shouldn't have gotten it, right? Is what you're saying.
Howard, you're asking questions, but you're not allowing him to answer.
Yeah, but what's the point he making? We were talking about MVP.
Hey, Howard, I'd be asking you a question or you're making a point, man.
Listen. Are y'all saying he shouldn't have gotten the MVP? Is that what you're trying to say, Leon?
Are you gonna let us answer?
Howard, can I just
common sense what he's trying to say, man? Damn.
Howard, real quick, Howard.
We don't need a whole fucking paragraph for that shit, man.
Howard,
is that what you trying to say, Leon? The nigga changed your name, Leo.
No, it's quite all right. But let me just say this real quick, and I'll be Leon. Howard, I'll be Leon. Just let me be Leon for 30 seconds. Let me be Leon for 30 seconds. The same year, real quick, this is the stat. This is the fact. You look it up. The same year, Cam Newton had 3,800 yards. This journeyman quarterback had 3,500 yards. The same year, Cam had 35 touchdowns. This quarterback had 31. The same year, Cam had 10 interceptions. This quarterback had 14. You know, real quick, guys, real quick. You know who this quarterback was? Ryan Fitzpatrick. Go look at the stats. It's not my life, it's my opinion. Cam is trash. He's been trash.
He's the whole of the league, man. That boy been on every fucking team in the league.
That's why Leo sound like that. Leo got hemorrhoids, y'all.
Ryan Fitzpatrick. This man has been passed around from team to team.
Hey,
but that's my point, Howard. That's my point. That's my point. That's how trash Cam is, Howard.
They're going in circles. They don't want to listen to stats or logic. And the reality is, the Hall of Fame.
It don't matter. Did Cam deserve the MVP? Yes or no? Yes or no?
It's all about stats, and it's all about
my God, man.
And Cam Newton doesn't have them.
It's really all about votes. It's really all about votes. It's really all about votes.
And the votes, they're not voting in their best fucking friend. They're not voting who's the best.
Talk that shit, Eli.
They're not.
Talk that shit.
It's based on.
I'm trying to tell this nigga Cam won't even make the ballot to be voted
once again, Greg Olsen is going to the Hall of Fame, but not Cam. Once again, you will say that again?
Nah. Hey, hold on. Shout out Mile High for this super chat. Nah, this ain't wilding out Wednesday. This whack nigga Wednesday. Hey, hashtag whack Wednesdays. We can't hashtag whack nigga. Hashtag whack Wednesdays. Y'all know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Whack nigga Wednesday.
Howard, I need 15 seconds without you interrupting, sir.
Go ahead, man.
This destroys your whole argument, man.
Hey, man, say it again, man. Say it over again, man.
Oh, my God. Most Hall of Fame receivers that are currently in the Hall of Fame are not accompanied by their quarterback. So that whole Greg Olsen.
Hold up. You said most. You said most. I don't agree that most is not there. That's not. I don't agree with that.
It's not a point.
I don't agree with that. You don't have no stat. You don't have no nothing on that.
You don't have to agree with it.
I don't agree with that. Okay. You looked it up. Where does it say that at?
I'm not. No. It's a numbers. We're talking numbers. So if there is Howard, if there are three, Howard, let's take this back to elementary school.
Hey, Elaine, $25 is on his head. That's all.
That's right.
That's all I'm saying.
That's hey, listen, Elaine, I like you. You're intelligent, dude. You talk smart, but listen, hell no. Hell no to everything you say.
Howard's not even agreeing with basic math at this point. We're arguing about what the fuck most.
You're talking about basic math, but still, the fact is, any catch that Olsen made came from Cam Newton.
Howard, you know why Greg Olsen?
You cannot fight that shit.
Howard, this is why Greg Olsen is going to the Hall of Fame. Howard, timeout. Greg Olsen is going to the Hall of Fame, Howard, because he was the first tight end to have back-to-back 1,000 yards.
And who threw it on? And that goes with Cam too. That means
Howard, that's separate. Howard, that's separate because when Cam was hurt, somebody
wait. When Cam was hurt.
Howard, listen to Howard. Just listen what
Leon. You already tried to discredit the man with his MVP. I don't want to hear you no more. I don't want to hear you no more, dog.
Shout out Mile High for that super chat. Say whack nigga Wednesday. Goddamn right it is. Goddamn right it is. Shout out Donna B for that super chat. Say Howard big keys the fuck up all day. Hey, Howard been on. He been lit all day. Donna B, no bullshit. Shout out Howard. My nigga came to debate today.
No, it's not a debate. It's not a debate. Howard is just not. He's just not accepting the fact of reality.
I'm not listening to your bullshit is what I'm not doing.
But
That's for sure.
Howard, the reason
you got your way of thinking, I got mine. I don't give a damn how bad I sound or how good you sound.
Howard,
but
this is not my opinion.
You got to make it make sense, dog.
Okay, but make it make sense. Get to the sense of it, Howard.
Greg Olsen.
Howard, Greg Olsen was going to the Hall of Fame because he was the first tight end ever to have 3 consecutive 1,000-yard receiving.
Hey, let me ask you something. Who handed the ball off to him?
Howard. Even when Cam was hurt,
who handed the ball off to him, dog?
Howard, even when Cam Newton was hurt,
who was passing that ball to him? Nah, ain't no hurt
Howard, when Cam was hurt, somebody was still throwing the ball to Greg Olsen getting yards.
Hey, Leon, stop Leon.
You gotta stop tripping.
Stop Leon, man. Stop Leon.
Leo,
hey, fellas. I hate to interrupt, but I'm gonna hop out of here, man. I'm at work. That's why I've been so quiet. One love, man. Keep pounding.
Yeah,
I'll take it easy, man.
Shout out Nick Short. Nick Short started this shit today, y'all. Nick Short, the one came in here with hold on. Don't go nowhere, Nick. Hold on. Was you saying something, Nick? Was you saying something?
Oh no, I was just saying because Cam ain't shit, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. Hey, shout out my nigga Nick Short. I appreciate you for pulling up, my G.
Yeah, man. One love.
One love, my G.
And here's the thing, it feels bad to disparage Cam like this because he did so much for our franchise, but we can't be putting him on a whole nother level that the niggas just not.
It's like Howard that's doing this shit.
He's on another level, dog.
See,
he brought something to the league we ain't been seeing. We ain't seen it like that, dog. We ain't seen it like that, dog. And that's one of the reasons why he will get into the Hall of Fame. He will get into the Hall of Fame.
Howard, did Steve McNair play in the NFL? Howard, did Steve McNair play in the NFL?
Yep.
Okay, same type of play,
Better
same type of
passer,
play,
but better
better
passer.
passer. Well,
Nah.
Howard, what you're saying is your opinion, but we giving the facts, Howard.
You're not giving no facts. That's your fact. You're not
Steve
giving no
McNair
Howard,
facts.
got
You ain't
Steve
showing
McNair,
nothing yet,
Hey, hold
Elaine.
on,
Steve
hold on, hold
McNair,
on.
Elaine, you
Steve
ain't gave
McNair,
no facts yet, dog.
man.
I just
Steve
You
Howard,
ain't
McNair
gave
Steve
no
got
facts.
McNair
That's
was the
bullshit.
same type of
Everybody
player.
ass today.
Elaine,
Shut
you need
out,
to stop
Howard.
that, man. Hey,
hey
Leon, I'm
Howard,
tired of you, man.
Howard.
man. They know this.
I'm
You
tired of
know,
you.
of all the see, how is this not agreeing with facts, man? Because the reality is,
But
you.
Ah,
Elaine, it's not
shit.
facts, dog. You keep
Yeah,
saying it's facts.
it's
I'm
not
going
It's
to
your
facts.
give you another
words.
Y'all
fact.
not
Hey,
It's
facts.
your fucking words, dog. It's
Howard,
not
I'm going
facts.
to give you another fact, and you let me know if it's not a
You
fact or not. Are you
You're not
listening? Are you
giving
listening?
facts.
You're
You're
not
Are you
giving
giving your
listening?
facts,
opinion.
Lane.
I'm
You're
gonna
not giving
if you
facts, dog.
if
You
you
need
be
to stop
quiet,
it.
if you be
Stop.
quiet, I'm gonna tell you a
No,
fact.
you need to be quiet. You're giving your
Yeah,
I'm
emotional
yeah.
not
You
giving
feelings.
an
giving
opinion. I'm
business.
not
You're
giving
not
an
giving out no
opinion.
facts, dog. Fuck that.
Elaine, just talk to the
Ah,
audience. Don't talk to them because you can't get.
Yeah,
It's like a kindergarten
And
teacher.
yeah,
and
It's
Leo. Let
like
me
a
talk to you real
kindergarten
quick,
teacher trying
Leo.
to
and
talk to the
Leo.
kids.
Hey
Don't worry, but
Leo,
Leo,
I'm
man,
listening to
you
you,
ain't
brother.
even brush your
Just
teeth and
talk to
you
the
hold
audience.
on.
Don't
Let me
talk to
talk to
them.
Leo real quick. So
Just talk to
Leo,
them. I'm
oh,
listening,
yeah.
bro. Go ahead, brother.
so they're making the
Oh,
argument
y'all
that
niggas crazy.
they're making the argument
thinking
that
talking about
because
he on
because
the
a tight end
podcast.
is going to the Hall of Fame, his quarterback must go. But when you look at the
Yeah.
Hall of Fame, I just told them that most receivers that are in the Hall of Fame, not most, in my opinion, if you go count the fucking numbers, the overwhelming
What
majority
are
are
the
not
numbers? What
accompanied
are
by
the
their
numbers? Since
quarterback.
you done count them, what the fuck are the numbers?
Hey, Howard, there's something called the internet, and you can actually just go
Okay,
count
Okay,
well,
all the
what's the
receivers
hey,
that are
numbers?
in the Hall of Fame,
I made
and
a
you
good point about
and
Kuechly and motherfucking TD, and I went on the internet and saw that TD had more tackles than him. But y'all said still no. Y'all went
we
against
said
the facts.
Yeah,
Howard,
they always
I'm
do.
gonna tell you what's wrong with your stat. You're comparing a stat for somebody who played 7 more years than the
But
other
the man
person,
was
and he's
hurt.
still
The
gonna have
man
more
got hurt
tackles, Howard, to
3 years.
Lee's point.
He was hurt. He was fucking hurt.
And if you don't count the 3 years, he still played 5 more
But
years more
still,
than
the
Kuechly.
fact is, he got more tackles, right?
Stats beat
That's
context.
Howard. Howard, I
Leon.
know. Howard, I know you smart.
Get his
Howard, I
ass,
know.
Howard.
You're a smart
Howard, I
guy,
know
Howard.
you're not a. Howard, I know you're not a. I know you're not a silly person, Howard. Now you got to stop doing that, Howard, because it makes you look real
Leon,
unintelligent.
There
Leon,
you
hey,
I'm
go.
Leon,
telling you,
hey,
you
Leon,
got to stop that,
hey,
Howard.
buddy.
I know you got better sense than that.
Leon, you
I
gotta
know you
stop,
got better
man.
sense than that.
You gotta stop. Cause y'all just tried to take away Cam Newton's MVP.
Howard,
We didn't.
Okay?
We didn't.
That man just said that Luke Kuechly had more tackles than Thomas Davis. Thomas Davis played 5 more. You said Thomas
Yeah,
Davis
but
played
he
5 more.
was
He
hurt.
played
He
five
was
more
hurt.
years.
He was
Now,
hurt
hey,
for 3 years.
Leo,
But still
let me
He
though,
was with ACL tears and
but
still came back
he
as a monster.
still
Do you
played five
understand
more
that?
years than Luke though. So Howard,
You
don't
gotta
do
take
that.
that in
right.
consideration, dog.
He still played
ACL
5 more
tears.
years than Luke though,
Hey,
Howard.
Right, with
Hey, hey,
ACL
shout
tears,
out,
dog.
Candy Girl. Shout out, Candy Girl. Say, Sea Dog done rubbed off on Howard ass.
Yeah.
God damn.
God
Hey,
damn.
Leo, let me bring some clarity to what he's talking about, right? So Howard gets up here and says, "Well, TD is better than Luke Kuechly because TD has more."
I didn't
Because
always say that. I said it's a
okay, well,
toss up,
you was
but I'll
making an
pick
argument,
TD.
right? You was making an
Get it
argument
right
it
Howard,
could
now.
be right. So what Howard was saying that TD has more tackles than Luke Kuechly.
He does.
What I calmly brought up to him is that yes, he's a good linebacker, but he also played 3 more years than Luke Kuechly. Even if you count the 3 years he was out, he still played 5 more years. You can't judge him on the tackles when
Well,
one player played 5
what
more years than the
I'm
other
trying to get
player.
across to you guys is he came back and with ACL shit people don't come back from, and he
Even
still was a
Howard, he
and
monster.
never
He
won.
it's
still was
Luke
a
amazing.
won
fucking monster.
Howard,
Howard, he was not as good as Luke. Luke won Defensive Player of the Year his second
Listen,
year.
Luke
Howard,
wasn't there as long. We know that, but he
nobody,
was
Howard,
mentored and he was
nobody,
taught. He was taught by TD, bro. He was
nobody
taught.
on earth believes that but you. Nobody on earth. You must be from another fucking planet.
Well, I know one thing. Luke Kuechly believes it. He said it. He said that man taught me. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Howard, so
What you talking about,
I
man?
guess we all clear with the forefathers of the Carolina Panthers. I think where we differ is the fact of when we get to talking Hall of Fame. And
That needs
quite
to be another
frankly,
show.
in my and this is not just my opinion, Howard, but the facts is the
It's an opinion. It's an opinion.
Hold
It's an
on,
opinion.
Howard.
Let him
The
talk.
stats back it up, Howard. Cam
No,
Newton will
the
not be
stats
a
don't back
Hall of
that up.
Famer. He will not be a Hall of Famer, and the stats back it up.
His rushing stats is going to be the reason why he get in there.
The Russian stats.
That's going to because of the sorry ass team he was on. The sorry ass team he was on with no wide receivers, no wide receivers, and he did it with his leg. He did it with his legs.
The rushing stats
Okay,
still subpar.
he's going in there. I don't give a damn what y'all say.
He's not, Howard. He is not.
He was an MVP of the league with those low stats y'all saying that he have. Come on, that speaks volumes right there.
This is delusion. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No,
yes, it does.
It doesn't. Howard,
if all those stats had mattered, why did he get an MVP
Howard, let
year?
me talk to you for a
Just
second.
answer that.
I got you, Howard. I got you because you're getting carried away. Howard, Howard, listen to me. As far as Cam Newton go in his stats, as a Carolina Panther Ring of Honor, of course he'll be placed there. He'll get a Carolina blue jersey.
Not just that.
Yes, just that.
No. Because the league recognized that he was an MVP one time. Come on, yo.
That don't mean you get in the Hall of Fame, Howard.
Everybody
Howard, just because you league year MVP one year don't make you a Hall of Fame.
Boy, that's a hard act. That's hard to get.
But it don't make you a Hall of Famer, Howard.
Who's won the MVP once is
why not? Why not?
Ask him again, Elaine. One more time.
Everyone who won the MVP, you're saying they're in the Hall of Fame?
I never said that.
So why are you alluding to that then?
But I'm just saying I'm saying based off of what you guys are talking about, the league would have never recognized him as an MVP. Okay? He would never get that recognition because
nobody said that.
Y'all saying his stats is terrible. That's what you're saying.
We didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
Howard, we're saying, Howard, let's get it clear. What we're saying, Howard, is if you take Cam Newton's career stats, they are not Hall of Fame worthy. That's what I'm saying.
Why?
Why? Because they're too low. They're too fucking low, Howard.
Listen, he add on other shit to make it right.
Howard, no, he don't. Howard, even adding on his rushing total touchdowns and yards, they are still too fucking low.
It ain't all about that.
Hey, Unc, here's the reality. A quarterback's job is to score touchdowns, right? This is what Howard said.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary.
Get his ass, Elaine.
If you add Cam's total touchdowns, let's handicap Cam. Rushing and passing touchdowns. We're going to handicap him.
Right.
And you compare him to the greats. Cam Newton has less than 20% of the total touchdowns of a Tom Brady or Drew Brees.
Yeah, you put Tom Brady in there, man. What the fuck?
Passing touchdowns. Fuck their rushing touchdowns.
Fuck the running. Yeah, they did a lot of passing. But those were special, like Mahomes, Tom Brady, Drew Brees. Those are special quarterbacks. Yes, they done good. But it ain't too many of them boys. It ain't too many of them boys touching them guys like that.
There's plenty of him. Vinny Testaverde has more passing touchdowns than Cam.
Yeah, how many different teams he been on?
Right. That shows you how fucking subpar he is.
How many teams he been on?
See, what Howard's trying to do is develop his debate skills, but I can tell you something, Howard. This is the best platform to develop your debating skills because we ain't gonna cut you no fucking slack. We ain't gonna cut you no slack over here.
I'm not looking for none.
You have no argument,
I'm not looking for
Howard.
none.
Your point of references are weak as fuck.
Yeah.
Your PowerPoint ain't got no power in here at all.
Y'all emotional.
No, you the one talking emotional.
Y'all emotional. Leon and Leon, y'all emotional, man.
Look, hey, if Cam Newton had dominated in the rushing touchdowns to the point where his total touchdown puts him up there with everybody else, then we could talk.
Listen, everybody touchdown totals don't match. in the Hall of Fame. They don't match.
Listen,
you named the top.
What I'm
You
telling you is
named
that
the top fucking quarterbacks out there just now.
got into the
Get
Hall of Fame,
real,
he would have the
man.
lowest.
No.
See,
What you're naming, Howard, is the
dude,
quarterbacks that's going in
listen,
before Cam.
he named,
That's what we named.
Tom Brady is going there. The man got 7 Super Bowls. Yeah, he's a top quarterback. But there's a lot of other people, other quarterbacks in the Hall of Fame that ain't touching no Tom Brady.
Hey,
It ain't even close to none of that shit.
Went to the Hall of Fame.
Let's get real, man.
Statistically, he'd be the worst quarterback in the Hall of Fame. In damn near every quarterback, every category except rushing touchdowns.
That's a fact, Elaine. That's a fact.
Wins,
Howard.
efficiency, rushing
What,
yards.
Leon? What do you want, Leon?
Howard, real quick. Do you know that statistically Cam is ranked below Jay Cutler?
Oh yeah, Jay Cutler was.
Damn.
But hold up,
Well, see, that's not what we here to do.
That's all
We
Jay
ain't
Cutler
do
was.
Hold up.
Jay Cutler was a gunslinger. That's what he was. He was a gunslinger.
Yeah, see,
Howard,
that's not what we're here to do.
No, yeah, exactly. Cam was good for the Panthers. I don't want to hear.
Shit on Cam.
Nah.
is forcing us to do that.
Exactly. Howard, Cam was good for the Panthers.
Gunslinger, dog.
Howard, Cam was great for the Panthers.
When the puck come crashing down on him, can he get out of trouble? Hell fucking no.
But you understand that Howard, man, your whole argument was that a quarterback.
Listen, man, the man.
Your
Hey, let me ask you something. Was Jay Cutler ever an MVP of the league?
Yo, Howard, your argument
answer
is
the question. Was he ever an MVP of the league?
No, he wasn't, Howard.
Okay, shut the fuck up with that part. Okay? Don't say nothing else.
Cam Newton. Let's talk about the MVP.
Don't say nothing else.
Howard ain't playing with you motherfuckers today.
All right, don't even talk to me. If they ain't never been an MVP of the league, and you don't need to talk to me about shit.
Hey, Howard,
recognize that shit.
Y'all, let me get 30 seconds.
Howard, hold tight.
You asked for 15, now you want 30. Go ahead, man.
Howard, hold tight.
Howard, because we let you talk, you won't stop.
No, you won't stop either, Elaine. You won't stop either.
You done got across a lot of crazy points, Howard.
Howard said he's sick of y'all shit.
So, hey, y'all talking to me?
Howard, hold on, Elaine, real quick. Let me just ask Howard. Howard. Howard, I hope you're doing fine today, Howard. You're a little unhinged. Okay, Howard, you're a little unhinged today. I understand you're a fan of Cam, but Howard, just let somebody. Just let Elaine get it out real quick, and then you can go ahead. But just real quick,
between you and him, you both got it out.
So the reality is, when you look at that MVP season, if you look at that MVP season, most quarterbacks, not even most, all quarterbacks who've won the MVP did it statistically. Cam got that MVP off of the wins and the success the team had. Cam wasn't even the best quarterback statistically that year.
Man, I ain't see you. That's where you done lost me. You done lost me with that. That's bullshit.
No,
that's bullshit. That's not a reality because he wouldn't have gotten that MVP.
Cam Newton did
MVP for one man. That means what you did, not what the team did. Or the other people would have gotten it. Okay.
Well, Elaine, you can't. Don't even wish. Howard, Elaine, everybody heard what you said, Elaine. Everybody heard what you said.
Right. Everybody exactly what he said.
Okay, anybody that's reasonable heard what you said.
Nah, man, fuck that reasonable shit. When you get that MVP, when you get that MVP award, that means that you are the most valuable player, not with an S. Player. You understand that part?
I understand.
All right, so that kills anything you try to make it be.
Stop calling you Leon yet.
No, it's all right, but I know this though.
You try to say about that MVP.
Okay, Howard. Okay, he won the MVP, but everybody listening, I know he can call me Leon all he wants, but I know with absolute surety that Howard, hold tight. I know with absolute surety that Cam Newton will never get in the Hall of Fame ever in this fucking black ass life.
I disagree.
I'm just trying to figure out what sets him apart as a Hall of Famer. What statistic? What accolade?
Tell me why Jay Cutler don't have an MVP. But he got more passing yards and all that.
Probably for the same reason. Probably the same reason.
I tell you what,
Howard, you asked the question. Probably the same.
You should have never brought him up.
You see, look, Howard, now you ain't gonna blow my high again. I'm gonna tell you this shit now.
Well, they shouldn't have never brought Jay Cutler's name into this.
So what?
Well, they just trying to show you. They just trying to show you a point, Howard.
But that point is nullified when he has never achieved the top player on his team. The top player on the team was Cam Newton, dog. That's it. That is it. The league recognized that, man. The league recognized that.
Howard,
I don't care about that. I do not care about that.
Hey, Elaine said, Howard.
I don't care nothing. Elaine, I don't care nothing about it, dog.
Has comparable numbers to this guy that you're trying to say who is a Hall of Famer. We shouldn't be able to pull.
That's one statistic of the. That's one statistic. That's one statistic that's coming from him.
He will be a Carolina Panther Hall of Famer, but
nah,
NFL,
he will be a league Hall of Famer. That's what he's going to be.
Howard. You keep saying you disagree, but the numbers speak for themselves.
Shout out to Cam for everything you did for us, man. Because I hate talking bad about him like that.
Yeah, that's what Howard got us doing, Elaine.
Yeah, man, I hate doing this shit, bro. But we can't put him on a level he's not on, man.
He's on that level.
Cam so much,
you don't win the MVP in the league, dog. That's very hard to get. Do you understand that?
Howard, I'm gonna ask you a question, Howard. What did Cam do that year that got him the MVP?
Went to the Super Bowl, ran a bunch of touchdowns, all kinds of shit.
Shout out Leo for their cash apps. Leo say peace. Yeah. Man. Hey, Leo say he couldn't take that shit no more. Howard damn near made him go crazy just now.
All right, Leon, I hear you.
Hey, shout out Andrew for pulling up. But I tell you like this, Howard, I appreciate the content today, my G. Hey, Elaine, I appreciate y'all, man, because we finna get the fuck up out of here. I'm finna go jump in the pool.
Hey, Howard, man, take care, man. You wildin', bro, but
it's all good,
he wildin' all the way. Hey, again, Whack Nigga Wednesdays. Make sure you hashtag Howard keep creating these motherfucking hashtags. I'm gonna make sure of that. Howard, hey, Howard, I appreciate you today, though.
Yeah, man, no doubt, man.
Goddamn debating with your ass today, man.
No doubt, man.
Because it came from out of nowhere. I ain't see it. Shout out Howard. Hey, one love to the chat, baby.
Peace.
We gone.
Peace.